everybody. My name is E-Double. Their name is PJ Harvey. Let's go. Mama told me. Yeah. Black Paisley. Mama told me. Yeah. Come on. Mama told me. One day I'ma grow up big and I'ma be a king. And my papa told me it's okay to sit when shit hurts. Don't forget your dreams, cause they'll get you through this so-called life they call living, but I call it strange. And I bet I'll do it, cause I'm on my way and strong enough that I can shake the pain. Hey, Mr. Sunshine, Mr. Rainstorm, meet me in the conference room, we need to brainstorm. Need some middle ground, need an even keel. But you're at war, pick a side, give me fever chills. Take them both like my flu shot broke. I need to give and take to keep me out of that moat. My head above water, thoughts of those lost this week. All these tragedies say on repeat like we can't shake shit. I can't speak on it, fist to the sky but I can't beat on it. Drinking my cup so I'm gon' sip on them. Cam Newton's probably pissed, you can't stiff on them. All these levels of these relative problems and benevolence is elegant for those who can solve them. I'm feeling pretty low like I'm stuck at the bottom, but I know I'll rebound like the Bulls with Rodman. I am just exactly what I will be, just a guy who can rhyme and chop ill beats. One day I'll recover from what ails me. Till then I'm on that fuck what the sales be. Mama told me one day I'ma grow up big and I'ma be a king. And my papa told me it's okay to sit where shit hurts. Don't forget your dreams, cause they'll get you through this so-called life they call living, but I call it strange. And I bet I'll do it, cause I'm on my way and strong enough that I can shake the pain. They talk about death, we trying to live life while they signal says left, but they really going right. But who cares, they got nothing to improve upon. Meanwhile we pass them fast lane Rubicon. So let the shitstorm ring and they try to dap us up, but we just leave them hanging. Yeah, so let them catch up with the language. They can talk shit, but you know that we can manage. They say they tired of the metaphors, they are only pissed that they never really ready for them. So go ahead and get ready for them. Pop another bottle, cause you're gonna need a steady arm. It's like we living in the Tron game. Lines are all blurred cause we're sipping on the Bombay. John Stock versus LeBron James. No competition when you factor in the time change. Babe, who sucks? Fuck what the books say. I can strike him out with 3 pitches in an arm sling. Yeah, and we can do anything. Mama said it's true and I put that on everything. Mama told me one day I'ma grow up big and I'ma be a king. And my papa told me it's okay to sit where shit hurts. Don't forget your dreams, cause they'll get you through this so-called life they call living, but I call it strange. And I bet I'll do it, cause I'm on my way and strong enough that I can shake the pain. We don't ask for the doors to close in this life, so we hoping they keep them open. And if they shut those doors, we'll smash the skylight till it's broken. That's smell the roses. Need to take that time to find our own road, so we focused on what's golden. And our gold don't shine, it's not from no mind, so we're not just living for a token. Mama told me one day I'ma grow up big and I'ma be a king. And my papa told me it's okay to sit where shit hurts. Don't forget your dreams, cause they'll get you through this so-called life they call living, but I call it strange. And I bet I'll do it, cause I'm on my way and strong enough that I can shake the pain. Mama told me one day I'ma grow up big and I'ma be a king. And my papa told me it's okay to sit where shit hurts. Don't forget your dreams, cause they'll get you through this so-called life they call living, but I call it strange. And I bet I'll do it, cause I'm on my way and strong enough that I can shake the pain.
What's up, meatbags? It's the often imitated, never duplicated, very tired, but I'll never expire frog, motherfucking Tony. Man, I was tired, boss. I don't know about you all, Tony, but today I is tired.
It happens, man. You old.
I am old, but you know what? I got myself a brand new keyboard. It's like half the size of my old keyboard, so I'm still getting used to it. And I got a new mouse. So I'm getting fancy. But how are you doing, Toy?
Sorry, I didn't realize I was muted. I'm fine. Hanging in there. Life's good, I guess.
How was your day today? Did you do a lot of exciting things today?
No, not really. I watched the trailer for Doomsday because I couldn't wait. Watched some breakdowns. Listen to some theories about like all the leaks of the the script and how it kind of goes together. And I don't know. Excited.
I'm excited
See,
too. We're gonna
see what you think.
watch
See what the
the
chat
trailer.
thinks.
Yeah, we'll watch the trailer together, and we'll give our thoughts on it and talk about it and discuss theories and stuff like that. Stuff you heard, stuff I've heard, stuff you might think, stuff I might think. And who knows? Maybe the audience has their own ideas about the stuff. Along with that, we have 2 updates for some campaigns that you guys might be waiting on. So we have some updates for you on the Rainbow the Brute action figures, as well as the Fearsome campaign. So that's great. And apparently,
Asshole.
Absolute Batman is super successful, but apparently it's something to do with Gen Z. So
it's weird to me. I like it. I like it, and I don't like it at the same time. Like, it's interesting, but it's so different. I don't know.
Is it really? We'll get into it when we talk about Batman.
All right.
Then I got some other things to talk about. I don't know if you've seen the video that I did earlier, but apparently a famous Captain America writer, Steve Englehart, he has some thoughts about what Captain America might be up to if he was writing them in the modern day. And spoiler alert.
Okay.
Revolution against
Likey
Donald Trump. Are you shocked? Are you shocked by that?
Well, I guess not.
Turner says short-haired Thor is lame. Every Marvel fanboy collectively came in their pants. I know I did. It wasn't collectively. We did it individually on our own. It wasn't a giant collective. Also, I got to adjust the numbers. Guys, I was given $100.
What?
That's
a red
right.
boy?
A big old red boy. It's better than a red boy because I got it straight on Ko-fi, right? So I was given $100, and they want me to review Hellstorm, Prince of Lies. Now, what is Hellstorm, Prince of Lies? You might be asking yourself. Well,
I was asking myself that.
It's this book here from Marvel Comics. It's Hellstorm, Prince of Lies. It is the return of Damien Hellstrom. So originally, in the original Damien Hellstrom origin story, he is the son of Satan. That is the biblical Satan. But obviously, Marvel Comics, they moved away from Satan being a actual person, right?
Okay.
And so most of that stuff was attributed to Mephisto instead of Satan, right? But then Marvel had to change of heart, and then Satan became a real character. But it was a different character. It wasn't Satan from the Bible. It was a different Satan, right?
It was Lucifer?
No, it was Satan.
Or is that a whole different person?
That is a whole different person. So you got Satan, Lucifer, Mephisto, Satanish, and then several other.
Hell's crowded, isn't it?
Yeah. So in this comic, they introduce a character called Marduk, named after, I think, a Babylonian god, if I'm not mistaken.
Is he a big dog that gets in trouble?
No, not Marmaduke. Marduk.
Oh, that's Marmaduke. Oh, okay.
What's up, Herb? What's up, TJ? And so, yeah.
Oi.
This series sort of retcons a lot of the Damien Hellstrom lore. And he starts calling himself Hellstorm instead of Hellstrom.
Okay.
It is I think a 21 issue run. The first 13 issues are on Marvel. What the hell is it called? Infinity or whatever the hell the comic thing is called. So
I don't know.
You know, the little subscription service where you can buy read the comics.
Yeah. I have one of those, but it's from Russia and it doesn't cost me anything. And I don't have a subscription.
Yeah. I don't know about all those. Dormammu. No, Dormammu is not a Hell Lord. Surprisingly enough, Dormammu is from a different dimension. Not Hell.
Who's Dormammu? Is that the Doctor Strange one?
The Doctor Strange villain, yeah.
Oh. I thought it was Dark. Didn't it pronounce it different?
Dormammu. Yeah.
Dormammu.
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 That Doctor Strange movie was awesome.
So yeah, so I'll be reviewing this. Obviously, doing videos of the series, my thoughts as it goes along, and I appreciate it. If you guys want me to review any specific comics, I'm always open to giving me money, and then you give me money, and then I will review those specific things. But if you just want me to pick what I'm reviewing, you don't have to pay me, but you'll never know what you're going to get, right? So there's always that. But welcome, TJ. Little movie perp. How you guys doing?
I guess I'll go first. I'm good, Tony. I'm excited to talk about that Avengers trailer.
Nice.
Or teaser,
That's why I
sorry.
included both of you. I said TJ and perp because I figured if I just said TJ, he wouldn't say nothing.
Yeah,
Okay, I'll know that
as
now.
usual.
How you doing, TJ?
I just watched Evil Dead Burn. Good shit. Let's go. Evil
That was
Dead.
fun, right?
The franchise is still alive.
It's
We're now
relentless.
talking about the Kandarian dagger. So that's we're tying it all together, guys.
We're back, baby. No, but I'm glad you mentioned that because that actually just got it skirted through profit this last weekend. So it's finally making it made its money back. Now it's all clear. So that's good. We're getting a new one soon, next year already.
Funny enough, the Lee Cronin Mummy movie is actually in the same universe.
I have to see that still.
Oh, you need to watch that. Yeah, it's good.
People said that too, so I was like, yeah, I gotta watch that.
It's very Evil Dead,
So is this Evil Dead movie, is it connected to the previous franchise at all, or is it a new reboot?
What TJ just said, they literally just started connecting it with this.
Yeah, they're tying it together. Basically.
Even though they didn't use the same, they use they have a prop from Evil Dead 2, like the Kandarian dagger, and they have it in the movie, but it's not the Kandarian dagger for this movie. If that makes sense. They do this Ark of the Covenant sort of. I'm doing spoilers, guys. Sorry.
No, it's fine. No, it's that's what I'm saying. Because the Ghostbusters 2016, they do mention Zool and stuff, but it's not connected to the previous one. It's just we're gonna mention things and winks and nods, at the previous franchise. So that's what I'm saying. Is this an actual reboot, or is it actually, yes, this is connected? Even though some things might be different just because props or whatever.
I think honestly they're really just keeping it up in the air. It's maybe, it's never solidified. Technically, these remakes they might not even be connected. I mean, it seems like they are because there's this lake thing involved. This seems like there's a lake involved, but they might not be. They might not be connected. So it's very.
They're might just be member berries. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I liken it to the Tomb Raider franchise. What they're doing now, they're actually tying the old shit with the new shit.
Yeah, I mean, it
That's
seems
what
like they definitely did that now. Yeah. For this new one, they're opening that door, and now the one that's coming out next year is a prequel to all the Evil Deads. It takes place in 1973, so that's pretty cool.
Man, it's so confusing. Why can't they just keep it? Because Evil Dead is the kind of thing where it's the stuff with Ash happened, and you could just have something happen with someone else. It doesn't necessarily have to be it contradicts anything because there's demons and possession and deadites and stuff.
I think they actually are keeping it simple. I think people are asking for diving deep into mythology and try to connect stuff, and that's when it starts getting complicated and stuff. I think for the I kind of admire that they're no, each one is kind of be its vague own thing. It's not maybe there's a little hints here or there. Definitely shout outs, Bruce
There's
Campbell.
Echoes from the Bruce Campbell shit in the
there's stuff here or there, but for the most part, they want them all, and maybe this is their way of making sure it's a satisfying movie at the end of the day, because maybe they're worried they get lost in the sauce and they turn into it's really they're not even making a movie anymore. They're just trying to answer things and make sure things connect and all this shit versus let's just make sure we have a beginning, middle, and end. There's a little theme involving family and all this stuff. Bam, it's out of there. So I kind of admire that in a sense.
I don't think Evil Dead should answer questions. It should be vague.
Yes, exactly.
One of the things,
and go from there. No need to tie it to Ash.
One of the things one of the things these newer movies I wish they would do more is like in the original Evil Dead's, like even though they're like wacky and all that stuff, like they used to go like really surreal, where it's like they would like the Evil Dead used to like fuck with the spacing and objects of things like that. That's like completely gone, where it's like they only just attack versus like affecting the environment feels haunted, you know, like that's completely lost in these new movies. I wish they'd
Hidden
bring that
Hand
back.
says, "Am I the only person who doesn't like the first Evil Dead?"
Oof.
Ooh.
When I talked to Robert Tappert, I told him that was my favorite one, and he said, "Me too." And I thought that was badass. That's like the producer, the guy that did it with Sam and Bruce. He loves the first one. They made it where they were like fucking teenagers and shit.
I actually seen Army of Darkness before ever watching Evil Dead.
Me too. I saw it too young. I saw it young as shit. I was like, I don't know how old I was, but I was very young and I loved it. And then when I did Evil Dead 2, I couldn't take it. Like I was like, it was way too much for me. I thought it was going to be like Army of Darkness, and it was like fucking terrifying. Even though it's like known as a comedy, for me, I was way too young for Evil Dead 2. I got it way too early.
Evil Dead has comics, right? I believe so.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're like all over the place. They're like crossing over with Darkman and fucking Reanimator.
I know Ash. We talked about before. He crossed over
Freddy
with
and
Marvel
Jason.
Zombies.
Yep. Marvel Zombies.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, that's true. He was in Marvel Zombies.
All right. With that out of the way, did you guys see? Before we get into the trailer, we got a new poster. You guys see this?
Good. Oh man, yes, because that last one was kind of funny. It felt like weird with all
This
of them
hits
together.
hard.
This goes hard. I love this.
This is Doctor Doom.
Hey, I'm gonna say it too. I'm gonna say this for my Snyder bros, bro. This feels a little Snyderish.
This is Latveria. You know, this feels like Latveria.
I don't know. I still think so. I have a theory, right?
No, hold on. Do you like it? Do you like it, Tony?
Oh, I like it.
I mean, as an image, without
as an
any-
image, yes.
Yeah.
But again, I'm still holding on to the theory that this is not Victor Von Doom. That it is actually Tony Stark.
Variant Tony Stark.
Yeah.
Man, if he dies, then he's like, there's actually a real guy that's way worse, and he's gonna come. If they do that shit, I'm gonna hate that.
I just think that Marvel, the whole reason to bring back Robert Downey Jr., right, is because he's familiar. And it makes it simpler. Like, Doctor Doom is such a complicated and complex character that it would take a long time to, like, really flesh him out.
Yeah.
But saying that this is Tony Stark who failed his universe, right? And his universe was destroyed, and that's his kid and his wife and the image, right? You know, everyone's thinking, oh, that's little Victor and that's his mom. But that would make no sense. Why would he be
I didn't think that.
with his mom?
No, I thought that was his family. Yeah, that's what I thought. But I don't know the comics or anything.
Well, in the comics, his mom goes to hell, and he's always trying to save her soul. He doesn't have any brothers.
Fucking badass. I did read Secret War, and he was awesome in that. He was like my favorite part. The 85 one.
So I'm thinking, this is like a representation of his wife and his kid that he lost. And that's what he's trying to get back. Because there's a lot of imagery in the at least first couple of trailers about kids, right? About Captain America's kid.
That's right. And he was like
Thor's
obsessed
kid.
with the little fucking baby in the after credit scene of
Franklin,
yeah.
right?
So does he want them back because he loves them 3,000?
No, I think he wants them back because they're anomalies. They shouldn't exist.
He
They
loves
shouldn't exist,
Doom
yeah.
1000.
They're all like overpowered, like especially Franklin's case, right?
Here's the thing, though. If Robert, like, they didn't need to technically. If they did it for one movie, they could have just had it with Captain America because they're bringing him back too. Like, they're gonna bring both. Like, I think he's like the oneer. I'm hoping he's like the oneer, and Robert Downey Jr. is in it for the long haul. Because why bring them both back, and then like you think Steve is gonna stay and do another one? Yeah, he's gone too, right? Yeah, I think that too.
I think Secret Wars is going to be really disappointing for everyone because it's going to feature the younger heroes, and I think the older heroes are going to be out of commission.
But like, how long?
I think they're going to recast them all.
Like, how long do people expect these actors to like last to doing this shit? Well, I guess Hugh Jackman fucking spoiled everyone. He's like, dude, decades.
Yeah, that's the problem. Right? You have
Decades.
anomalies like Hugh Jackman.
Fucking decades.
Yeah.
You could do it, fuckers.
I mean, with AI now, I mean, you probably could do.
Yeah,
decades.
Patrick
Michael
Stewart.
Val Kilmer's
too.
got a new movie coming out.
Who?
Val Kilmer.
Oh, does he?
There's a movie coming out with AI Val Kilmer in it. Yeah.
He's still around. Oh shit!
I don't know how I feel about this. I felt weird when, at least he's still alive, but when they did the Star Wars, what's his name in it?
Oh,
Yeah.
Christopher Lee.
The old guy.
Christopher Lee,
Yeah.
Peter Cushing too.
Yeah,
Both
Peter
of them.
Cushing. That's the one. When I had Peter Cushing in there, I was just like, oh,
That one
man.
looked weird. That one looked
Yeah.
weird. AI can
That
fix
one
that.
looked busted.
I think AI can fix
AI
that.
could fix that 100.
Well, that was. I mean, it was CGI, wasn't it?
It was CGI. That's the
AI
thing.
wasn't the
AI
thing
would
yet.
make it a real person instead of like especially when the mouth moves and it's just like this fucking abyss black hole down there. Like holy shit.
But no, this is a really good image. I like it. But I'm telling you, like, Marvel does this stuff where like they show you things because it means something, right? So like,
Mhm.
you got this guy here on the bottom with the staff. Like, who would that be? This looks like the world. His mom. There's castle in the background. Come on,
Mama Doom and Baby Doom.
It's the right mood. I like it. I like it a lot. It shows it's epic. It has like a mythical vibe to it. Like
the fact that he has his mask off, that his face isn't messed up, right? Like Doom never takes.
I
his
didn't even
mask
notice that. I didn't even notice he's holding the mask. This motherfucker. He's constantly doing that. Every time he has his back to the camera, he takes off that fucking mask.
Randall says we're on our third major movie Spider-Man, and it worked. Yeah, but I think the difference with Spider-Man is one, it's a super popular character. Like the character is more popular than the actor, right? In Spider-Man's case, and two, like Tobey Maguire is thought of like he's beloved as Spider-Man, but Andrew Garfield didn't carry on the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man line. Like it's a brand new Spider-Man universe, right? And the same thing with Tom Holland. Tom Holland isn't picking up where Andrew Garfield left off. It's a brand new Spider-Man universe, right? Like you can't do that. You can't just like have a brand new Captain America universe because it's tied to everything else. So I think that's the difference here. And so you would have to have a character like if Chris Evans is out, you would have to have someone replace Chris Evans and then will the fans.
And it has to work. Yeah. People are too attached to the current version. That's why people aren't moving on. That's how we're here in the first place.
Fucking.
I mean, Terrence Howard getting replaced was like no one cared about like Terrence Howard.
Dude,
like
Marvel didn't become like Marvel until Avengers. So like they were able to like, you know, for that second Iron Man movie, yeah.
I mean, I remember when
they were still playing by old Hollywood rules.
Well, when they recast the Hulk, that was kind of like a not a huge deal, but people were still like, "Oh man, I really liked Ed Norton. Why are they doing that?" If it wasn't for the fact that like Ed Norton was supposedly difficult and like stories came out, I don't know if people would have liked it.
He likes to be, you know, part of the story and where the character goes. Yeah, and if that and you know how Marvel is, dude, they're not gonna let fucking a guy like that.
Did you hear about Ed Norton's the story about American History X?
Yep, he locked the fucking director out of the editing room. There's fucking video of the director talking about this on the street too. It's really funny.
Well, I mean, the director like took out a whole like page ad because he was like upset with the way the movie was cut.
It was a good movie.
Really?
Like everyone
That's a
loved
great
American.
movie.
Yeah, everyone loved that movie.
Yeah, it was a really good movie, but how much better would it have been? Like, I do want to see a director's cut of that because the controversy around it, and like the way the director's like, oh, Ed Norton's character wasn't supposed to be so prominent in the movie, and like his vision and the vision of the writers. Were
I will say the Hulk movie would have been way worse if Ed Norton wasn't involved. I have a feeling Ed Norton fixed a lot of that shit.
It was pretty good.
From what I understand, like Ed Norton wanted to add some other things to it because there's like I think right during production of the Hulk, they had just made that deal with Marvel, so the Hulk went back to Marvel, if I'm understanding it right. So he wanted to include some like nods to the other Marvel characters, and then like they told him no.
They're there, but they were downplayed, right? Remember the Captain America shield was there.
If they were going to adapt Frogman, Who would you rather work with, Edward Norton or The Rock?
Oh, ooh, damn, that's a
Who would you rather take the project
between
from?
a rock and the hard place.
I would say Edward Norton. No, because Edward Norton, I think he would make decisions that were better for
That's
the project overall. Whereas
Yeah,
The
Edward
Rock would
Norton
just
has
make
more
it about
passion.
him.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's true.
The Rock would be like, okay, so since I'm going to be in this as Frogman, I'm going to need you to have Henry Cavill show up as Superman. Okay.
Well, technically, Edward Norton made it about him in American History X. He's just a little more talented about it, you know. Like,
It kind of says the director of American History X actually was anti-Semitic, and apparently
that's
the
what I'm
director's
saying.
cut-
It was very
the
weird. That I
director's
heard this.
cut. Hold on, the director cut ends with Norton shaving his head and going back to being a Nazi.
Oh wow.
The Rock has a no-lose clause in all of his contracts.
yes, that's another problem.
God, what an egomaniac.
It really is, especially because it's like
If you're gonna be The Rock,
losing is what makes the hero better. Like you have to have that first
Right.
loss.
he
then
ain't
you
the hero.
overcome. What?
He ain't the hero. He's Black Adam.
But he was the hero in the movie.
Bro, I watched the old Scorpion King movie. Remember that shit? I missed that Rock. He was clumsy. He was dumb. You know, he was like Conan, but Conan the Barbarian, but goofy. I missed that Rock. You know,
To me, The Rock still hasn't surpassed The Rundown. That's like my favorite movie.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that. That's a
Oh.
fantastic movie.
That's like his best. Still hasn't surpassed that. I love the Rundown.
I have not seen that.
You haven't seen the Run? You'll
Oh,
love it.
bro.
It's so good.
Hidden Hand says,
Good
"Oh,
movie.
he didn't. He
Him
didn't
and
understand what
Stifler.
that meant. Hidden Hand didn't understand what a no lose clause in the contract. So The Rock, if he gets into a fight in a movie, whether it's a fist fight, whether it's a bar fight, whether he's fighting police, he can't lose the fight. And I believe that's why he fights. Who the hell is it that he fights in that one movie where basically it's a draw because both of them had like a no lose contract? And so when he was fighting in the Fast and the Furious movie, Vin Diesel.
He has to.
Yeah.
I guess he's
Yeah,
never
all the
lost a
Fast
fight.
and
I
Furious.
feel like he's lost fights.
No,
like,
this is a recent. When I say recent, like I think in the last like 15 years after he became The Rock. Because remember, when he was in the Scorpion King, he was like
I know. I'm saying afterward too. Like, let's say I haven't seen it, but like that skyscraper movie where he was missing a leg. Like you would think that he would lose a couple fights before, like, okay, then he starts kicking ass, right? Like he had to have, like, or does he really just like? I don't know. I just think for stakes purposes, for story purposes, he's got to lose a fight or two.
the Rampage movie, he was completely out of trouble, and the ape got all the punishment. That was crazy. Like,
I'm surprised The Rock didn't
Yeah.
just beat all the giant monsters himself.
I'm just surprised no one's convinced him. It's like, yo, it'll mean so much more if you just like, you're on the ground for this one. Like, I don't know.
I think he learned from Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan told him, "That doesn't work for me, brother."
Yeah,
That's right.
he is the new
Let
Hulk.
me tell you something.
Actors have a thing. Yeah, you have to work with it. Yeah, I guess.
He won a fight with a 7 of 9 on Star Trek. So yeah,
That's true.
it's crazy. Apparently, he can't be seen in an overly negative light either.
Yeah.
So basically, The Rock is untouchable.
In the Christmas movie, he instead of being an elf, he's just a big guy who can shrink. Remember that shit?
Yeah.
Vin Diesel and Statham also have their movies together. They have a strict no lose clause.
You think The Rock changed?
Wow,
He's
even
starting to do
Statham?
dramas. He's doing dramas. He did that fucking. He seems like he's going for that route, or is like, I want to win some awards or something.
I think he's doing it now, but
Yeah.
I think The Rock is overrated as far as like being an action hero. I've never really bought him.
I love The Rock. I love it. I love his movies. I think there was a ceiling that I think people like John Cena are kind of like, you could see John Cena, like he seems more of an like willing to try dangerous things. Same thing with the fucking Drax actor. I'm sorry, I don't know his
Batista.
name. Batista seems like
Dave
he's like a
Bautista.
legit like actor. Like, he's fucking working with Denis Villeneuve, who loves him. You watch that Blade Runner 2047 scene with fucking Batista. He was amazing in that. Like,
He's
He's going to be the Kurgan now in the new Highlander movie.
yeah. So it's like while The Rock saw them like going, shit, man, they're making like fuck. There's a real fucking actors. Like, he wants to do that too. Like, he might change up his tune.
I think it's too late. I think The Rock can't act. He's not very good. Other than being The Rock,
Damn.
he's like Jack Black. Like Jack Black has one. It's Jack Black. Like,
At
The
least
Rock
it
is
works
just The
with
Rock.
Jack Black every now and then.
Man, that what Jack Black is $1 billion, dude. All his fucking movies, if you think about it, like everything he's in, he's a fucking $1 billion. He's in like the Super Mario shit and the Minecraft shit.
The
Minecraft
Borderlands
is really
movie
good.
was a disaster, though.
Cena is willing to whip it out, though. Yeah, Cena's willing to sleep with James Gunn's wife. So, Also, Reverend Rune's been a member for 2 months. Congratulations, bro. Glad. All right. Let's check this trailer out. We all seen it, but let's all watch it together. If you need me to pause it, obviously, just say pause it.
Pause it.
As you can see, this is the Xavier School for Gifted.
We always start with this shit, man. Why?
I don't know.
How many trailers start with that fucking sign? Think about it, guys.
The X-Men have to suffer. They have to.
They're oppressed. Whose voice is doing the narration, though? I didn't recognize it.
AI.
Something's coming. Something we may not be able to deter before
Is
this
that-
day is done.
Is that
That's
Robert
Doom.
Downey?
An
That's,
unthinkable.
yeah, that's Robert Downey, bro.
Is that Robert Downey? Oh, well, hold on.
Yeah,
That's
I don't know why.
That's
I
Robert
had
Downey,
the,
with a Latvian accent.
That's what I thought, but I was
So
like,
he's really like 100% Doctor Doom.
Something we may not be able to deter before this day is done.
he almost sounded like the guy who plays Whiplash in Iron Man 2.
Oh, Mickey Rourke.
Yeah,
Rourke?
Mickey Rourke doing
Yeah.
that weird Russian accent.
We shall be faced with an unthinkable.
Now, I'm assuming this is him at his place. It kind of looks all like this fiery shit.
Is that a pirate ship in the back? What the fuck?
It's like a fire going on, right?
Faced with an unthinkable decision.
Unthinkable decision.
Yeah.
I've fought with many warriors in my time.
Who's that?
That's Thor.
Thor.
stronger
Yeah. Where's John Walker?
than all of us put together.
John Walker's right there. So we
Hell
got,
yeah.
You got John Walker. You got
Why isn't he standing next to fucking Captain America? Come on.
Captain America's not there yet.
No, he's right there. Captain America's behind Ant-Man.
Oh, you
Oh,
meant
there
that
he
Captain
is.
America. I thought you meant the other Captain America.
No. Steve Rogers, not yet.
You're one of those Steve Rogers is Captain
You
America.
confused
That
me.
is- That's Falcon.
Yeah, I was like,
Racist,
He's not there yet.
He's right there.
And they died.
They died.
They died facing enemies
Dude, that's
And
my favorite
threats.
part so far. By the way, that fucking
that scared
all
me
those-
far less.
Fuck, that
I
cost
like
me-
how M'Baku
In this
became the
one.
main character somehow.
that fucking Black Panther fit on Shuri looks so fucking good, man. It's so cool. It looks so cool.
Yeah, but look, he's talking about these guys died. They fought a threat. So do you think the Avengers get wiped out early in the movie?
Again?
Because listen to what he tells them. Because he's giving them the speech.
They were far stronger than all of us put together. And they died. They died facing enemies
Look at that.
and threats that scared me far less than this one.
Like who could Thor be talking to? Who did Thor team up with that fought threats that died? Because they all came back.
Other Asgardians
Yeah.
back in the
Let's-
gap.
Yeah, dude, don't forget he has like a fucking warrior history with his boys and that lady.
Yeah, with Sif and
They all died
the
in
other two
Ragnarok,
dudes.
didn't they?
Yeah, the Warriors 3.
Yeah.
They all died.
Eric Winberg gifting 5 memberships. I gotta check the channel. I don't have it up. Let's find out. Let's find out what's going on. Let's see who got these memberships.
Dude.
We got a
Whose
serious
cuisine
man.
reigns supreme?
Yeah, we got a serious man, 30-yard wink, Biff Gibson, Crazy Cat, and Thrun. Congratulations, guys. You got memberships to the channel. Every Wednesday, we have a members-only live stream. And don't forget, we also have the Ask Us Anything available only to the members. So take advantage of that. Thank you, Eric. I appreciate the support. And
Shout out.
let's give you a little...
It's great. Happy being here, walking and strolling on the sidewalks of Chicago. Woo! Cooking and smoking.
Cosmic says, I think that's a Thor variant, Tony. That could be interesting. Like,
Could
that,
be,
I think, that's the biggest mystery in, like, are there going to be variants? Is everyone that they're showing in the trailer the actual, like, Thor, Captain America?
That has to be. That's too crazy. I have a fucking crazy theory though. What if who Thor's talking about is Captain America? What if they kill Captain America early? Like the scene where he's getting Captain America the fucking hammer, that happens early.
And this is why the Thor is talking all this smack about Doom, like probably, right?
Well, that's
allies that died. You know?
Well, that's what I'm thinking, and I'm thinking the original Avengers, like the ones that were with Thor, like Iron Man, because Iron Man's not in that shot, right? Because he's talking to the new Avengers, and he's talking to the Fantastic Four, and
Iron Man's dead.
Yeah, Iron Man is dead.
Iron Man's dead. Who died to the snap?
Thanos.
Where's the Hulk?
Black Widow's dead.
Yeah, but you got Hulk, Hawkeye, the original Avengers.
Yeah, where's Spider-Man? By the way, that the opening shot was in New York. What the fuck?
No, it wasn't.
Black Widow's gone.
That was in New York. The Avengers? Did I just see the Avengers fucking thing? That's
you said the opening shot. The opening shot was Xavier's.
I mean,
mansion.
like, one of the opening. You're right. You're such a fucking. In the opening scene, like montage. There's an opening shot.
Yeah. I mean, Avengers Tower is in New York.
Yeah, there was no Spider-Man.
Spider-Man's not going to be in this movie, apparently.
He doesn't introduce himself to the Fantastic Four.
Oh,
I guess they're saving that for
next
a
movie. I
sequel.
guess. Yeah, because that is where Spider-Man is involved. It's the Secret Lord.
Because whatever happens.
Did they take Fantastic Four to New York?
Yeah, but whatever happens in Spider-Man Brand New Day is going to keep Spider-Man and the Hulk out of Doomsday.
Out of there.
That's what's making them busy, I guess.
Where's Punisher too? I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, no one's really going, man. We were, this the day would have been saved if only the Punisher.
The Hand are keeping them busy, I guess.
What they should have done is, that New York shot that we just saw is that they're doing like a helicopter and they look down and in the street is that fucking car chase with the Punisher and Spider-Man. It's like, oh, that's happening at the same time. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Well, I do think though. I think Hawkeye, maybe Captain Marvel. Because I'm trying to think of the people that weren't in the shot, the people that are not in the scene that Thor's talking about. Maybe they confront Doom early in the movie and they lose. Because we do see Thor, it looks like he's the only one fighting Doom here.
Yeah.
Like everything's destroyed.
That Thor, man, he always loses his friends and family, bro. He's always alone. He's like, everything.
Remember, there's a shot later on in the
immortal.
trailer. Right? There's a shot later in the trailer where he comes down with the axe and like Doom fucking blocks it with his finger.
Like this.
Yeah. So maybe this is early in the movie. They figure out Doom shows up and they're like, hey, we could take him. We're the Avengers. And then like the main Avengers all just fucking get killed.
Nick
Fury
Fury.
like, now I'm stuck with you guys, the B team.
We are the Thunder. Add a Thunderbolts joke there where the guy thinks now we're all Thunderbolts. The B team.
I don't want to see Bree, but I mean,
Yeah, I
Bree
can write
is
this
gonna
shit.
come out and get killed by Dr. Doom.
No, I think Bree is out of it.
You guys are just jealous. So clearly they attacked the
There's
so you got
Cyclops.
Shang-Chi.
X-Men, Shang-Chi.
That's why I got
Shang-Chi fighting Gambit. That's cool.
I know. I know. I got to hand it to Marvel. I would have never thought in a million years. Oh yeah, Gambit versus Shang-Chi. Obvious. Like I would have never thought that. This is awesome.
Well, he's got the little rings. Bam, they block.
The rings.
We brought.
Those guys must have watched. What was
Dude,
that?
fucking this Cyclops costume is so good. Why did it take so long to get Cyclops in his costume?
Right?
Right?
Kung Fu Hustle. Those guys must have watched Kung Fu Hustle and said yes.
What's blowing
Yeah,
up there?
that's
Is that the
Shang-Chi.
mansion? The mansion's blowing up again
So something's attacking the mansion.
from the stairs. From under the stairs. That could be the Doctor Strange place. Yo, I can't. What, dude? Shang-Chi's back.
Everything
Fuck
that
yeah.
they sacrificed
They got
Loki.
There's Loki.
Loki.
to be for
Loki.
nothing.
Loki's an awesome character. Is this Wakanda? With
No,
like,
I think this is supposed to be
Dried up
Atlantis,
this? Yeah.
Talokan.
If we do not stand together,
Right.
Remember, there's
Yeah.
supposed to be
He
blood
drained the
dried up.
ocean so they could meet
Yeah.
down there.
See how the ocean's here? I don't know if they drained it. They did a Moses and they like.
What I mean, yeah.
why?
Parted the sea.
I think it has something to do with the incursion. Like the seas are rising and like
Oh,
because obviously remember they want that vibranium. I think Doom needs vibranium, and there's a whole bunch of it in Namor's place.
Well, isn't that whole big fucking hand sticking out of the fucking ocean there made of vibranium or whatever?
No, it's made of adamantium.
No, that's how the
Adamantium.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do with that?
hello,
No.
Mr. Thing. So awkward.
They got the new what's his name's the new Falcon.
The new Falcon, yep.
put
Hello, Mr.
aside
Thing.
your
Yo, oh look, there's Mr. Fantastic in the background.
Yeah,
petty squabble.
I think that was Herbie back there too. Hold on.
It's so cool.
Yeah, that's Herbie.
Yeah, that's Herbie. Yep.
Oh my God, Herbie's there with fucking Yelena.
Aside your petty squabbles.
Wait, what was that? Captain America's shield back there?
Yeah, that might have been I think Captain America's back there. The Anthony Mackie one. I think he's back there just standing there.
Okay.
Like Michael Myers. isn't
Petty
he?
squabbles.
I don't
What
like it. Like,
mystique is that?
Why?
Because
No
the
more skin,
the-
goddammit. Like, what is this?
forget the skin.
Well, she was
Something's wrong with her
killed.
face.
she was killed in the one movie, but yet in the
So instead of giving her
Rebecca
the
Romijn
dress,
Stamos would still be alive, but the other girl should be dead.
Well,
Why
I
is
think-
everyone
This is
freaking out? I
unfair.
think she looks great.
I don't.
I mean,
I
she
like
No, I
looks
think
the
it
fine,
looks
but
cool,
it's
but I
a
don't know
weird
which one she
decision.
is.
Bro, trust me, when she looks down and that hair covers her eyes and she does like the fucking pose like this and the hair is gonna look fucking badass. Watch.
Like that's Jennifer Lawrence, right?
She would
Or is
I
that Rebecca
believe-
Romijn Stamos?
I don't know who's under the makeup. I heard it was Rebecca Romijn Stamos.
It is Rebecca. That's Rebecca.
Okay, that would
Yeah,
make
that's
sense.
Rebecca.
Then that's cool. Okay.
I
That
presume
effect was
nothing
good.
except this.
So what's
These
up
two.
with obviously Patrick Stewart and them are old as fuck, but
Jesus.
why is Magneto just like
They're wheeling him in on set, bro. That's what they're doing. They're just wheeling him in on set. Go in there. One more.
Well, they can with with Xavier. That's okay.
Yeah.
no? Well, when does this
But
take place?
Magneto,
The question now becomes if this is in the X-Men universe, right? The Fox X-Men.
the reset
Clearly-
one, yes.
Well, clearly this
After
is a
Days of
different-
Future Past.
Well, no, it's not after Days of Future Past because
Oh, this looks like before Days of Future Past.
Yeah.
Well, that reset.
I
I
Fox
think it's a new
universe
unit.
one.
I don't think that the Fox X-Men Cyclops would suddenly dress like that. This has to be like a new
that's
thing.
what I was gonna say. I think it's a new universe because you got Gambit, who wasn't on the X-Men team as Channing Tatum. Remember?
True. It was with he's in the X-Men Origins Wolverine movie.
So I think this
Right.
is like a new X-Men universe that has some of the same actors. That's how they're going to get away with it. Like,
And
some of
some
the
plot
actors
points
are-
from the Fox universe,
Yeah.
at the very least. That's why you have Magneto on, looking.
Yeah, Doom's
old.
got to get all these different universes' attention. That's how, like, they could pick and choose what they want to tell the story.
If you return, you will return as brothers
Ant-Man!
and sisters.
Yeah. Gambit.
Who's
Just yelling
Gambit
shit.
fighting?
Gambit's fighting everyone. That Hulk? No, who is
No,
that?
Oh, the
think-
Shang-Chi,
Shang-Chi.
the rings. Yeah.
Okay.
He's fighting everybody. He's pulling up.
Mark my words.
Namor.
Namor is
Namor.
pretty cool.
No more.
No amor.
Damn, look at that. That's just crazy. That's how fucking powerful Doom is.
Hey, that outfit, that's the 90s Namor. Remember when he was wearing the all black? The black vest.
So
edgy Namor.
Do you think he's got like some sort of force field? Is it magic? What's stopping the fucking?
Yeah, look, there's runes on his
magic
glove. Look at that.
I don't know if that's
Right
a rune.
there.
I think that's just a design.
It's that magic.
I know.
And science shit.
The whole point is, that's Doctor Doom, right? Like, that's what he does. Magic and science.
I get that. I'm just saying. I don't think this has anything. I think it's just a fancy design on his glove. I don't think it's like a magical rune.
It might be. It might be a magical symbol.
I mean,
Hey, that's Robert.
The fucking it looks good as far as like the metal mask. It doesn't look phony. Doesn't look like plasticky or nothing.
Yeah,
it actually looks pretty fucking decent.
That's Robert Downey. Look at his eyes. He's pissed.
We're going to need a miracle.
Oh.
Hey, pal. It's not possible.
there's Steve Rogers.
I don't think that's Steve Rogers. Or at least I don't think that's our Steve Rogers or the Steve Rogers.
A lot of these have to be variants. There's no way.
I think it is.
I think
supposedly Loki goes back like from the TVA to get that Steve from his new past with Peggy because it screws up the timeline and there's all the convergences or whatever could happen. And they supposedly do you want me to spoil it or not? I don't want to spoil it.
I mean, you could say what the supposed leaks are.
I don't have to.
Well, supposedly Loki's like, this is fucking shit up. We gotta take it somewhere else. They take him somewhere else, and that also doesn't work. But that's our Steve, who supposedly, the OG original one.
But in the other trailer, they showed the clean cuts Steve. Remember? Right,
but I'm just I don't know. It could be there could be a gazillion variants, so you don't know.
Well, I think there's going to be
telekinesis. The hammer. The hammer likes Steve because Steve used it once. Remember, the hammer has its own consciousness.
Sketchbook says it is him. Loki gets him from the 70s. I think my personal opinion is that there's going to be at least one character who is a plant. Like Robert Downey Jr.'s Dr. Doom finds a variant and sends him to fucking like, oh, look, Steve Rogers is still alive, and then sends him to be on the team like a mole. So I think that this is going to be not the right Steve Rogers. I think it's going to be Dr. Doom sent this guy because he's going to other universes. Clearly, he knows that there's a multiverse and there's other
picking people left and right. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too.
And he's going to need allies, right?
How would he be able to get Thor's hammer?
Right.
He's still
to sift that out.
No, because remember the hammer just if you're worthy, and Hydra Steve in the comics was worthy because worthy just means that you believe in your mission or whatever. It's a very convoluted, like Marvel, like pretends like, oh, what does worthy mean?
There's also the chance that this is the same Steve who was fighting in the Infinity War, right? And then he used the hammer at one point.
That's rubber fist to you. Avengers. The Day of Doom. Are you going to see it in Infinity Vision? Whatever the fuck that means.
Well, there's only certain theaters are certified for Infinity Vision.
It means it's imprinted in your eyeballs forever. So when you leave,
super duper IMAX.
This veil like imprint. Infinity Vision.
So there
I'm sure it's something to do with IMAX.
People hating already, huh?
At least it looks like Marvel, okay? At least it looks like it resembles a comic book movie. I'm happy with that.
I think it looks
I'm sure Neurotic hated it.
It's a trap, says Liam. It's a trap. That's how Ultron downloads into the brain of You American people don't trust Infinity Vision.
Oh shit!
I'm excited. I know there's a lot of people. I know Ray is super excited. She did a whole stream talking about it because she's all excited for Avengers Doomsday. So what do you guys think? Is it going to be a hit? Is it going to make a bunch of money? Is it going to flop? Is it woke trash?
Yeah, it'll make $1 billion. It'll make $1 billion.
It is, again, I don't want to stress. I want to stress it's opening the same day as Dune 3.
Oh,
Is that gonna? You
I
don't
hate
think that's
those
gonna harm
movies.
it? You don't think it's gonna harm it a little bit?
Nah. People will see both.
Yeah.
They're going to see Avengers first, and then they'll go see Dune like the next weekend or whatever. Or maybe they'll do it in the same weekend. It'll be like a Barbenheimer.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be affected. I don't think the people watching Dune.
Avengers Doomsday.
Yeah,
You got to watch
I don't
them
think
both.
the Dune crowd is necessarily going to eat into the Avengers.
no, yeah. You're talking about people who are
Yeah.
into high sci-fi.
Dune's highbrow sci-fi and
Yeah.
This
I
is
still think
lowbrow
that's
comic
crazy.
book stuff.
I still think that's crazy releasing both the same day. I don't know why. But yeah, it is a different. I don't know. I figured like, yeah, people that like sci-fi.
It's a week before Christmas. Lots of people will be off. I think we'll see them both.
I don't know. All right, so there's obviously when you have new stuff come out, there's obviously spoilers and leaks and all kind of rumors. We got one for you.
Oh,
Ooh. Innuendo?
Innuendo. There's one interesting detail you may have missed on the new Avengers Doomsday poster. Dun dun dun.
oh, we pointed that out already. I guess. Look at that.
It says if we take a closer look at the Avengers Doomsday poster released earlier today, there's an interesting scene depicted that you may have missed. Earlier today, Marvel Studios finally broke the internet with the release of its first official trailer for Avengers Doomsday. At the time of writing, this trailer has already reached an astonishing 15 million views in just under 5 hours.
Whoa.
I think right now it's at 30 million views,
Whoa.
which is pretty good, pretty decent.
Pretty decent.
It says, along with the trailer's release, saw the first official poster for the film. As shared by our own Josh Wilding, it appears to confirm a largely speculated plot detail, which you can read about in this article here. However, after taking a closer look at the poster, especially the tapestry in front of Doom, I noticed a scene from a previous Marvel Studios movie that you may find interesting. Take a look at this section that's located just to the right of Doom's hand that is holding the mask. Wow, yeah, I could. It's right there in 4K.
Inglorious 4P.
Yeah.
Is this Iron Man's sister that George was talking about? I can't tell.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, this is the sister.
Okay.
I don't know
Why
what
do
I'm
they do
looking at.
this?
Is this a data painting or something? What the fuck is this?
No, I'm trying to get the. We just had it up and I just closed it. The poster. Where the hell did I get the poster from?
The internet?
No,
Twitter.
Was it
Boy.
Twitter? Fuck. I don't remember where I saw the poster.
I want to write one of these articles and be like, the most obvious shit is like, hey, you guys may not have noticed this, but Shang-Chi fought Gambit in that trailer. And just like do a huge fucking thing, and that's like the last sentence, make everyone waste their fucking time.
Wait. You say that you want to do just
Did you notice?
clickbait?
Yeah, clickbait. Yeah, I invented clickbait. I split the atom.
Shit.
I'm an idiot.
I'd go wild with that. Did you notice?
I'm an
Namor is
idiot.
wearing the black vest. It's his new outfit, guys.
For those that don't know, that is Gambit fighting Shang-Chi, just like the most normie shit.
It's the basic slop on YouTube.
Hi, you know, and I have like green screen behind me. Yo,
You did the YouTube voice.
some crazy facts for you.
I
That's
mean,
like I get like millions of views out of that shit. Watch.
you just put Hollywood director reveals. You got to put like big clickbaity words.
Reveals who he's fighting.
Yeah,
Reveals-
Hollywood director reveals secret hidden in Avengers Doomsday trailer. Then you're like, hey, you might not have noticed this, but if you pay attention at the 2-minute mark, That's Gambit fighting Chang-Chi. You're
That's
welcome.
Gambit fighting Shang-Chi.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. This appears to be a depiction of the famous snap from Robert Downey Jr.'s Iron Man at the end of Avengers Endgame. Oh, look at that. That's Iron Man snapping his fingers.
Or giving the finger.
Which leads credence to what I'm telling everyone. This is not going to be Dr. Doom. This is going to be Tony Stark from an earlier reality. Okay, so here's my theory. When Thanos came to the 616 universe at the end of Endgame, right? He gets snapped by Tony Stark. Tony Stark doesn't send him back. He kills him, which means that universe that he came from, right? When he left 616 to then travel to the movie, right? We'll call it 617, right? So the Thanos reality branches off because in the main reality, right? Thanos never goes to the future. Thanos stays, gets the Infinity Gems. Infinity War happens, right? But now in the new version, Thanos goes to the future to fight the Avengers. He never returned. So his reality was never reset. So that reality branches off where there's no Thanos. But because of that, hold on. They tell you that when you leave your universe and go to another universe, that an incursion happens where the two universes wants to come together, right? With Thanos being gone, that universe is going to want to pull itself closer to Thanos. But guess what? There is no Thanos because he's gone. So now that universe careens off into space and crashes into something and is destroyed. Why? Because Tony Stark, instead of snapping his fingers and sending him back, he erased him from reality, which fucked up that universe that he came from. He doomed the universe. And that's why he puts on the mask and calls himself Dr. Doom.
But
you're welcome.
Hold on a minute. How does that explain his
Latvian
ancestry and shit? That's the
he
problem.
He doesn't have a Latvian ancestry.
Oh yeah, Tony. Well, how does
what about
Blade
the accent? What about all the
That's all. We've watched trailers from Marvel where they show you things and then it's not in the film or it's different. The accent could just be for the trailer. And then you go watch the movie and he doesn't have an accent.
No, he's got an accent. I heard before that he has an accent, and I heard from.
I mean, he could be using the accent to just hide the fact that he's Tony Stark. You ever think of that?
No, it's just from wherever world he is. That's how they talked.
At best, he's rewritten into actual Doctor Doom. That's what I'm thinking.
That's how that Tony Stark is.
No, because it's the same Tony Stark. Because their reality was the same as the main reality.
Really?
That Thanos again.
That's
Thanos,
too lame. That's too lame.
Remember,
but how would that Tony Stark in that reality know about what Tony Stark in our reality did?
He figured it out.
Because when his reality starts careening off into space, they start looking into it and going, and he discovers, wait a minute, some guy named Thanos was supposed to be here. He left. Where did he go? They followed the cosmic signature, and they go, oh, it went to this other reality. That
Jarvis,
guy fucked us over.
Jarvis, find me Thanos.
Yeah. Hulk was at the end of the Infinity War trailer, but he wasn't in the movie. That's what I'm saying. They'll show you things and they'll like show things or say things in a trailer and then be like, actually, that's not true.
Or it could be someone else speaking. We'll see.
That was Robert Downey.
He probably reined in Latveria and picked up their how you say speech pattern.
Unless they could do it. They could do it, but to reintroduce another dude afterwards.
What if what we're hearing in the narration is the Dr. Doom or the Victor Von Doom from Latveria who contacted Tony Stark and was like, hey, something's fucked up. So Tony Stark and Dr. Doom are working together. But
why do you want it to be Tony Stark so bad?
I don't want it to be. I'm not the one who fucking hired Robert Downey Jr. to play Dr. Doom.
I'm saying there's still a possibility that it's just Dr. Doom and then they just cast Robert
Marvel
Downey
does
Jr.
that shit.
Like, fuck it.
Hey, in WandaVision, it's not to the same degree as Robert Downey, but in WandaVision they hired that Fox speedster guy from X-Men to be Wanda's sister. Yeah, and then he was Boner. And then he was Boner. Like Marvel does weird shit like that too. Look what Mandarin, right?
Yep.
Right.
Yeah, but Mandarin, there was all like the cultural sensitivities, and we can't have this like Mandarin Chinese guy. So there was different like reason for that. I really think that it's an easier explanation for the audience to go, this is a Tony Stark from a reality in which the snap caused his reality to fucking be destroyed, right? This is a Tony that fucked up the snap. That's simpler to explain than actually this is Victor Von Doom, who him and Reed Richards have a history, but actually we've never showed you that history, but also he's a megalomaniac ruler of Latveria. Like, again, we as comic book fans know him, but how do you sell that to a general audience?
Mm-hmm.
Right? Unless Doomsday, because again, there looks like there's a lot of action, there's a lot of moving pieces, a lot of people in it. How do you spend 45 minutes explaining who Doom is so the audience knows and still have a satisfying movie?
They did it with Thanos.
No, they did, but Thanos was built up over several
Barely,
movies.
dude. You didn't learn shit from that guy until he started doing shit in Infinity War.
Oh, he only had small.
You just knew he was like the big guy in charge, but you didn't learn anything about what he was like doing.
They actually, they dedicated more time with Thanos. Remember in the first movie, the Infinity War.
And they also took out most of Thanos. What made Thanos Thanos?
Yep,
but I think they could do both. I think it's like Tony Stark is like Doom, Victor Von Doom. It's like, yeah, I'm Victor Von Doom, but it's like, you see me as Tony Stark. Like I'm supposed to be like Tony Stark, but in this world, it's Victor Von Doom. I don't like they're trying to do both. I get like because if they do this whole Tony Stark shit and then they get another fucking Victor Von Doom, it's like then they got to build it up again. That's frustrating. And like that's really gonna, I think.
But do you see? Okay, so do you see Robert Downey Jr. sticking around to play Dr. Doom for several years?
No, what I see, which is gonna suck, I see like maybe 3 or 4, and like Dr. Doom dies, and they did, but hopefully it's really good. A new villain. Yeah, which will suck.
Shang-Chi was Wong on Ozempic. I don't know.
Maybe 2. I mean, maybe they just need 2. Like, and what if if it's really well written, it could be satisfying. Again, we were satisfied with Thanos.
I wasn't.
Oh, okay. Non-comic book fan. I'm just an MCU fan.
Like I was Thanos in the comics, man. There's so much.
I know. I've heard some badass stuff from the comics
because there's a lot of lore. But anyway, okay. So we have heard for quite some time how we have heard for quite some time now that the motive for Doom and Avengers Doomsday would be caused by Steve Rogers when he returned the Infinity Stones to their rightful places in time at the end of Avengers Endgame. Could this snap be the actual cause of all the chaos that ensues in Avengers Doomsday, which sets Doom out on his path for revenge? It does seem odd that this would be the only moment from a previous MCU film depicted on this tapestry. At the end of the day, though, this is Marvel Studios, and given that we have Robert Downey Jr. returning to the MCU with the next installment, it could just be a clever little nod by the marketing department. Regardless of how you feel about this new trailer or the film itself, there's no doubt this movie is about to blow the box office wide open come December.
What about Doom? What if it's when Star-Lord put that bomb on Thanos' chest and went boom right there? What if it's that moment? They got it wrong.
You think so?
Maybe. I don't know.
Worst part was Thanos was right.
No, Thanos was not right.
Where's Wanda?
He wasn't?
Man, they tried to have their cake and eat it too, right? The idea that Thanos would snap half of the population away.
Yeah.
Right? Because he does that in the comic. But then they like gave it that reasoning, like, oh, he wanted to like save resources. Right?
Yeah.
Wanted to maintain balance.
But if that was the case,
he was a weirdo.
He was a mad titan.
He had the Infinity Gauntlet. He could have shrunk everybody, which meant the resources now are exponentially more abundant. He could have doubled he could have doubled all the resources. He could have created another universe. He could have created infinite resources. He could have changed reality so we don't need resources.
Right.
Yeah, but there's a deleted
scene
where
Titan, Tony.
There's a deleted scene where everyone talks about how he's retarded.
No, because again, the whole point is the point is in the comic he kills half the universe. They wanted that to be in the movie, And so they worked backwards. They went, we need half the universe killed. Now find a reason we could explain why he would do that without Lady Death. That's the problem.
The comic book has a better reason, actually.
Yeah. That's true.
Because again, that's an iconic moment in the comic. He snaps his fingers, half the universe is gone, right? So they couldn't get rid of it. That was like, we need this moment in the movie. Now explain why he's doing it to not make him be like this worshiper of death. Because again, they tried to make Thanos seem like, oh, he's just he's a misguided.
He's reasonable.
Yeah, he's reasonable. He's a little misguided. He's just trying to like help everybody.
Yeah.
But also, like, he snaps his fingers and half the universe goes away, right?
Yeah.
But why was it half on each planet? Why wasn't it just like the left half of the universe went away?
How are you a Marvel fan and you're bitching about this? How are you a Marvel fan?
Because it makes no sense. If there's
None of Marvel makes sense.
If there's let's say there's a trillion.
How did
people
Peter
in the
Parker
universe,
not die the minute he got radiation poisoning from that fucking spider? That makes sense.
Yeah, it does.
I can't imagine being in a room with like you, your dad, your kid, your brother, like all arguing about this shit for hours.
Thanos trying to court Lady Death wasn't conducive to being a farmer, and that's what Thanos wanted to fucking be at the end. That's
Oh
what they
no!
wanted Thanos to
Oh,
be.
shit.
He never
He's
wanted
on
to
the
be
line.
a farmer.
That's what Avengers. That's why they
did in
killed
the
him.
movie. Yeah.
What if this Doctor Doom is a variant Doom, the mind swapped and stole Tony Stark's body to be the superior Iron Man Doom? Could be. So we have Doom, and he has to be equal to the Avengers, the X-Men, and the Fantastic Four. Yes, he does.
It's not necessarily Doom alone. That's the theory. And this is why we're seeing people fight each other. Doom has help.
Is Thor gonna get a bigger axe? That'd be really stupid.
No.
That's what happened with Thanos when he lost his axe to Hela or whatever her name was.
That was a hammer. That wasn't an axe.
You know what I'm saying? He's gonna get a bigger weapon. He's gonna finally get a
Stormbreaker.
fucking gun. Finally, he's gonna fucking. He's like, you know what? He's gonna
I'm
meet
sick of these
Punisher.
hammers.
He's like, you know what? Give me one of those. I'm gonna put some lightning in this shit.
These hammers keep turning on me and shit.
Well, he could
The
get
holy AR-15 of Asgard.
First off, they already did that joke with the Executioner in the Thor Ragnarok.
Oh,
Oh yeah,
shit.
behold my
that's true.
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Behold
And
my
secondly,
stuff.
he could just get Gungnir, the spear of Odin.
He's gonna get a tank.
Spear of Odin, yeah.
Oh no, that tank is fucking DC, isn't it? Does Marvel
Yeah.
have a haunted tank?
No, Marvel does not have a haunted tank.
It's the one thing, huh?
Thank God. Marvel.
Give him the Necro Sword, okay? Give him the Necro Sword. That's the answer.
Didn't they like destroy the Necro Sword at the end of the movie?
Yeah, it's gone.
So what does that mean for the symbiotes? Are the symbiotes just gone?
No more symbiotes. Nope. The symbiotes belong to Sony.
That's just weird. All
They
right.
could make a deal. Like, don't everyone acts like they can't. Like, Marvel won't make a deal to try to get it in. It's like, yo,
Sony doesn't want. It's all Sony's fault, actually.
Yeah, but they
Sony
could make a
have
deal and give
figured
them a
some
bunch of
shit
money and like,
out.
all right, Sony would be like, all right, we're not doing. Yeah, go ahead. They do it.
But he left that little blob of symbiote behind.
No, that apparently
Yeah.
that was Sony. Sony did that. Remember, that wasn't Marvel. And if you
Yeah,
watch did
if
you
you
watch the third Venom movie?
Venom. That was
Yeah, that
hilarious.
plot went nowhere. The way
Peter-
they expect.
Peter needs that. Peter needs the black suit for Secret Wars, man. He
They
just does.
He
Con.
does, but
They
again,
retconned that shit so fast. It was hilarious.
well, because
Yeah.
Sony put that in the movie. That wasn't Marvel. Remember, that's not in Avengers. That's in fucking Venom. Where
Venom.
He's at the bar and it just drops the fucking symbiote.
Knock knock.
Like apparently Marvel was upset that they did that.
Yeah, dude, you
So-
can't do shit, man. You can't do shit. Like Marvel has their shit like lined up, locked in. You can't be like busting that shit if
Mm.
it's not in the game plan.
All right, let's get some updates. We got some campaign updates. Are you ready?
Oh,
Uh-oh.
Mm.
Venom.
So this is the Fearsome campaign update.
Yeah, Fearsome's just on hold. I think we've got the first
I'm
like
old.
6 or 8 pages of issue 2. We've got issue 1 complete. And then I just kind of crashed. I stopped writing it. You know,
David was right.
I really need to meditate and think about Fearsome. and get back on track with it. And I'm not there right now.
So there you go, guys. Fearsome is on hold. The first issue is all done, but you're not getting it. So, and then he's got the first, what do you say, six or 8 pages done of the second issue. So,
Right.
that's unfortunate. I'm looking at the campaign now. It is $131,000, 1,100 backers. So,
Come on. I love this. I love the preview book. That's great.
The preview book looked good, yeah.
and no official update on the campaign. So if you didn't go to that particular draw stream, you wouldn't have seen that. Thank God someone clipped that. And so now we know. All right. So that's that update. And we got a Rainbow the Brute update on the I think the Rainbow the Brute one is kind of, we'll talk about it. We'll get into it.
Yeah. What is this? Still no chicken box, says Peppermint Space Capsule. What the fuck? Hope you're having a brilliant week. Just wondered if there's any update on the Brute figures. No chicken box. No, there's no update on the Rainbow the Brute figures yet. I will have something by the end of the year. I put them kind of on the back burner for now because we had a factory that was working on them, and then as soon as the tariffs hit, we had to pull it because suddenly it was 4 times as expensive, and we didn't really raise that much money for the Rainbow the Brute action figures. We raised far more for the Cyberfrog figures, but the Rainbow the Brute action figures is a slightly smaller project. But yeah, tariffs killed it. They killed our relationship with that factory. I got to get right back into business with somebody new.
Okay, so I kind of need someone to get a follow-up on this because this not making sense to me, right? If a factory was working on it, you can't just pull your order. You can't just be like, hey, you know what? China factory, there's tariffs now, so don't make our toys anymore. Like, if they're already working on the toys, that means toys are done and they're sitting somewhere in a crate in China, and all the money that was paid to have those figures done, you don't get them back. You can't just go, hey, China, here's some money. Hey, factory in China, here's some money. Start making these figures for me. And then they go, oh, shit, you know what? There's tariffs. Can I have my money back so I can go get a new factory? Like, they don't give you your money back. Right? So I don't understand. I can't wrap my head around how you would then pay for new figures to be made. Because he's saying he didn't raise a lot of money. I think it was $100,000 campaign. So they did the molding. They because we've seen that they had the prototypes in. Like Ethan showed off the prototypes. So they did the molds and everything for it. Made the prototypes. Got that all set. Apparently got the space because you got to when it comes to factories in China, you just don't call them up and go, hey, could you start working on toys? You got to get a slot, right? And they section off something and they set everything up. And they put your figures and your all your stuff in there to get done, right?
Everything's locked in.
Yeah. So you got to pay for all that to get it all locked in ahead of time. So whatever money he paid to have it manufactured is now gone. So now he has to pay to have new, because they're not going to give you the molds. They're not going to go, oh yeah, don't worry. Here, don't worry. Oh, Mr. Ethan, don't worry. We send you all the equipment. You go send to another factory. You go. No, they're going to take that equipment.
No, you took it.
What did I come back to? What the fuck?
Ethan said, you might have missed it, but Ethan said that
no, I didn't.
He's no longer in business with a certain factory. The factory that he contacted to do the Rainbow the Brute figures, because of the tariffs,
Shang-Chi Toys.
He stopped.
He voted for it.
Yeah, regardless of that. What I'm saying is, like, you can't just stop making figures. If that factory was making figures, you don't get any of that money back because you have to pay ahead of time. You don't pay afterward. They don't make a bunch of stuff and then they go, oh, well, let's wait for you to give us money. That's not how China works. Right?
It's fuck. Is he storing it somewhere? Because it's about sending it over here. That's what's expensive.
He said that he has to find a brand new factory to make the figures now.
I don't know, man. I mean, he didn't make them yet, and he was like,
yeah, but they made the molding. They made the molding and all the stuff. Whatever he paid for the molds to be made, and whatever he paid to have that slot in the factory ready, is gone. Like, you have to have a contract. You have to say, hey, I need these figures made. And they go, okay, when do you need them by? Okay, boom. So from this day to this day, we're going to be working on your figures at this factory, right? So you pay for that ahead of time.
Okay.
And so he had to have paid for that. And if he goes, hey, wait a minute, there's tariffs, don't do our figures. They go, okay, but we're keeping your money. Like, they're not going to give you the money back.
What if they do? I mean,
they don't. That's not how China works. Trust me. We've gone through this with the Amico, with all other things. We had to investigate all the Chinese factories and shit. China don't play like that.
They don't have
to. Like, if China said no, let's say China goes, no, I'm not going to give you your money back. What would you do? You can't sue them. You can't go into Chinese court and be like, hey, I ordered figures and I canceled and I want my money back. China's going to go, get the fuck out of here.
I personally would not be paying for my Chinese movies from now on.
Yeah, the molds alone cost thousands of dollars. Yeah. I don't know the details, but I do know the communists always keep the deposit. Yeah, there's that money's gone.
Stinking communists.
And I will do that soon. But let me get Rainbow the Brute, the book, on the way.
Yeah.
But wouldn't you have to wait for the tariffs to go down to make them somewhere else in China?
Done and out.
I mean, unless he's trying to make them somewhere that's outside of China, or
like Vietnam or India or something.
Yeah, but still, again, now you would have to go through the whole process all over again, getting the molds made, getting the fucking test units, having that sent over, okaying it, having them set up the factory, having them get ready to do it.
I heard there was a time where like fucking you just needed to say your Comicsgate and your book would get funded like freaking crazy. Like and it's not like the same thing. And it's very clear that, he took advantage of that in terms of like, okay, we'll get some figures too. But right now, if the money's not there and it's not coming in, I think it's whatever the fuck deal. Who cares? It doesn't matter. The main motivation should be, I need to get this fucking book out. Everything else is just fucking noise.
Yeah,
but I know it sucks. I know it sucks. But hey, you're gonna have to do that speech of, yo, we're paying because we were celebrating. We all had a good time. I know it's a total cope. I know it's a total and it sucks. I am gonna try to get those figures out, but right now, we paid for the celebration. We're sticking it to the man, whoever the fuck. It's just right now. It's not coming in the same way. And the most important thing is the stories. Okay, that at the end of the day, the most important thing is the stories, and that's what he's focusing on.
I'm going to go with no. I think the most important thing at the end of the day is to satisfy the customer. And
okay, I'm saying from his perspective, yeah, I know, satisfy the customer.
People spent money on
the customer's there for story, dude. There's no point.
No.
There's no point. There's no point. There's. Go ahead.
2 years ago, almost 2 years to the day, this was funded. Okay.
I know, but there's no point to a toy if you don't even have the story.
You should have told him that 2 years ago when he did the campaign.
No, you guys should have fucking told him, but we were all celebrating how much fucking money was coming in, and we're gonna get these fucking toys. You should have waited for the fucking comic first.
Again, that's neither here nor there. The campaign exists.
It
happened.
I know.
I have nothing to do with it either. So
I know. I'm just saying from his perspective, like right now, like
I back the Human Sunbeam one.
He's like cutting off all fucking white. He's cutting off Kings, cutting off all this shit, cutting off all white noise. He's just because it needs to focus on getting these stories, and I understand that. And I think maybe if he says like, "Yo, we'll return to that," I know it sucks. Maybe you'll get a little extra something, like I don't know, these fucking bonuses you guys do or whatever, extra like.
But he's not saying that per. What you're doing now is what they call sweeping. He's not saying any of the things that you're saying. You're saying those things, and it's great. But he's not. All he said was he needs to find a new factory, and that's it.
I'm giving him the idea. How about that one?
And also, there's no update. Like, it would be real nice if there was, an update on the actual campaign page, right?
All right.
The last update was Paint Masters are in. Absolutely breathtaking. Look at them.
Update is noise, though. That's what I'm saying. He's canceling all that shit. Like, it's just story.
But he's not canceling it unless you update and go, hey, I've canceled this, or hey, I'm putting this on hold, or hey, here's your money back.
He's canceling the noise, like the idea of like updating.
No. What it sounds like is he's canceling hearing anything about the campaigns that are not fulfilling. That's what it sounds like.
Oh, I don't know.
If he has the time to say that on a stream, that he has the time to go over to the campaign page and goes, hey guys, update real quick, factory tariffs coming later, sorry. Again, he had the molds made for all the toys and everything, so that's got to all be redone if he's getting a new factory. It's all got to be reset.
I mean, okay, let's do this. So I'll take the name Sweeper. Okay, what if this is what you do? You take like China. There's got to be like warehouses and shit you can like fucking like buy and just store that shit there until the tariffs go down. So it's just like a waiting. It's just like a waiting game, right? If he has the molds,
he didn't say that they're done. See, you keep like adding.
Oh, I'm saying the molds. I'm saying the like.
No,
the molds,
you don't own them. If he canceled with the factory owns them.
All right, I don't know. I'm ignorant. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I see what you're saying. Okay.
So like he could buy the molds. Theoretically, he could say, hey, I'm going to cancel. Give me the molds. And they'll go, okay, you give us $200,000 you can have the molds.
Mm. Yeah.
But again, he doesn't have the money for that. He already said in his clip that it cost, he didn't raise enough money. He didn't raise that much money, I should say. Those were his exact words. We didn't raise that much money. So clearly he was just going to either break even or make a little bit of profit off of this. Then the tariffs hit. So he canceled it. But again, you can't just call up China and go, hey, that order that I had, that factory that I contacted, cancel that stuff. Give me my money back. They don't give you your money back.
One of the most badass feelings, the most like proud and badass I felt was when I found that China was bootlegging my college film. That was awesome. They made their own cover and everything. It was awesome.
Randall says he may not even have had the molds. Those could have been handmade prototypes to base the molds on. That's true. But he did say the paints were in. So
I don't know. I'm very ignorant to this stuff. You seem like you know.
So he says, this is so much fun. The Rainbow the Brute action figures have paint masters now. This is the first step before tooling begins. The first models are made and hand painted as instructional guides for the factory. Look at them. And this again was 2 years ago. Almost.
Ato, you got one of these?
Yeah, I backed the Human Sunbeam one.
That was a
EBS's face on it.
They do look good.
Yeah. And the real reason I backed it, I didn't back the comic, but I backed that figure because I thought, A, it looked cool, and B, if you have enough ego to put your face on a toy, I gotta have that.
There's it's not here on the Paint Masters, but there's a yellow variant with Ethan's face.
Yeah. I think the only way to look at it is there's a group shot of all the different variants in one shot, but
I think it looks nice.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, it sucks.
And the thing with them too is they're supposed to be incredibly articulated so that they can sit on one of those horses. That was supposed to be the next toy campaign. The girthy stallions.
Oh,
so their legs are really funkily articulated, so they'll sit on a horse.
The horse comes apart. Oh my god,
those are unicorns.
Those are unicorns.
Sorry.
Horses.
Sorry. The unicorns come apart. Yep. That's hilarious.
Yep. I mean, it's a cool looking toy. They're good looking toys.
Yeah, they are.
They really are.
How much is this? I want one.
I don't know if you can.
It was like $40.
$40 not bad. I'll get the unicorn coming apart. That's funny.
No, I think the unicorn comes with the.
Oh, even
you have to buy unicorns separately. You get a pack of them right there.
Oh yeah, I'd get that blue and pink.
See, that's the.
And then there's a multi pack of them.
How many?
Yeah, I've got the one on the end.
You guys have to explain that Like if you've like put that in your office, explain that to a coworker.
I wouldn't put it anywhere.
Which one would you get? You'd get the black one, right?
I wouldn't get anyone. I don't collect toys and stuff like that. Like even Marvel shit. I don't
What
collect.
was the last
There it
toy
is.
you had?
The last toy I have a Rose Funko Pop from Rose from the Golden Girls.
Rose Tico?
That
Oh.
that was like ironically bought, I assume.
No, I love the fucking Golden Girls.
Oh, sorry. Okay, yeah. I assumed I thought you said Last Jedi. and
He's like
I just
Deadpool.
You said Golden Girls. Okay.
He said Rose Tico. I just said Rose.
Yeah, I stuck with the Rose Tico.
The other
You're one of
Rose.
those.
But will you buy my Leam action figures, Frog? I might buy a Leam action.
Dude, I'd totally buy one of those scarecrow ladies you have. Give me one of those.
Got you murder dolls?
Costume
Yeah,
murder dolls.
yeah. That's cool. Make those.
For the giant crows. Kaiju crows.
So here you go. This is perfectly for Perp because he's a lefty. It says
Oh,
it's
no.
from Game Reactor. I did a video on this earlier, but my Captain America would be leading a revolution against Donald Trump, says legendary comic artist.
Cringe. He just wants social points. Give it to him.
Steve Englehart knows what his version of Captain America would be doing in the modern
Virtue
day,
signaling, yeah.
but knows he won't get to write the book. So he was interviewed. It wasn't like he didn't just come out on social media. Like this guy interviewed him, and I guess in the interview they mention it. It's 9 minutes. Let's watch it.
Oh no.
War Thunder hits you
War
like a
Thunder.
ninth wave with
War
automated
Thunder.
new vehicles
Captain
and
America.
graphics upgrades. Now,
My Captain America will order War
Hi, gamers
Thunder.
friends. We are in Avilés, in Asturias, Spain,
See?
for the Celsius
Dude, he's in
232.
another country.
And
That's
here
why.
we are.
Caballero. Oh shit. It's Horseman.
It's Horseman's brother.
He's
Meet
just
the
trying to
bunch of
impress the other.
very nice,
countries.
interesting writers for both, comics, novels, video games, films. And it's a pleasure for me to be with you, Steve,
What films do you
as my first interview here. And it's really nice to start talking comics first. You sort of introduced a more unstable aspect to superheroes in your time. Did you feel like a pioneer? What did you wanted to achieve?
I do love how this guy's in a suit. He's all professional, and then the guy being interviewed is just like looks like your grandpa.
Yeah.
He got up from his nap.
T-shirt.
Where are they?
What did you want to achieve?
Probably a hotel room, or
That's
usually okay. So at these events, they're at like a gaming event or something like that, right? So usually they have a room set aside to do these kind of interviews and stuff.
You did that, seeing the characters from a slightly unstable, political, philosophical, psychological angle.
Well, I had liked very much comics to that point, but I thought if I was going to get involved with it, I should try to advance things somehow. And so that's really the motivation. I didn't feel like a pioneer. I just felt like I was taking what was given to me in terms of the people who came before me and trying to just take it farther. And that's the funny thing about it, that this was 50 years ago, right? And so in the moment when you're doing it, you're just doing.
He had Richard Nixon kill himself in the White House in front of Captain America.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
Holy shit.
Whoa.
That's dark.
So, he wrote a comic storyline. It's where Captain America becomes Nomad. So Captain America finds out that this organization called the Secret Empire has infiltrated the United States government. And it's implied, it's not like it doesn't go, this is President Nixon, but it's implied that in the highest levels of the government are part of this organization and that they're the leader. And it's one of those scenes where it's like in the Oval Office and you kind of like don't really see the guy, but then you kind of know like, well, who's president at the time? It's fucking Nixon, right? Yeah, the guy blows
this
his
was
brains
during the
See,
Vietnam
comics
War
were
shit.
always woke. See? Look at that.
Yeah. So everyone was on that Rambo shit.
That's when Captain America got rid of his costume and he became Nomad.
Doing it. You're just telling stories. The idea that 50 years later I'd be invited to Spain because of it, never occurred to me.
Of course. You've been writing for both DC and Marvel, same as many other writers and artists. I guess you get this question a lot. Which one is your favorite character from each, and which unstable aspect do you like from them?
Well, I like all my characters. That people ask me that question a lot, but I really like doing characters.
Whoever drew this Hulk, I don't like this. Hulk.
Pause. He really likes doing characters.
Yeah.
It's a bit lanky for a Hulk, right?
Yeah. I don't like the art on that.
The Abomination looks all right.
Doctor Strange is pretty good. I don't have either one of these.
And so I try to get as much out of each one as I can. And so I can't say the Hulk.
I do have this Epic Collection Hulk.
Oh,
that is Adam Warlock.
Doctor Strange. Look at that.
He's fighting. And I believe it's Death. Lady Death is who we meet tonight.
And how do I compare Doctor Strange and the Hulk and Captain America and these guys? So I like them all. I just thought that the world was more complex in the 70s than I mean, there'd been a lot of good stuff done with Marvel to that point and with DC, but I really thought you could get deeper into the characters. So I can't tell you which one was better, but all of them, I just tried to get as deep into them as I could.
Cop out.
It really is, especially because he doesn't work for Marvel or DC. Just name, just say Hulk. Hulk is the best.
He's getting deep into his character. I get deep.
Yeah, nice and deep.
You just mentioned Captain America. I asked Jeff Loeb the same question about Superman a few months ago. I interviewed him.
Jeff Loeb.
What would your Captain America do today in today's world?
Here we go.
My Captain America.
Here you go.
There you go.
Today
Get ready,
would be
guys.
leading a revolution against Donald Trump, but I'm not writing that book, and I don't know what the powers that be. When I did it, and did stuff about the president of the United States, it was just a comic book company, and so we were just doing comic books. Now it's a multimedia company owned by Disney or by Warner's, depending on who you're talking to. So, everything has got to be much more signed off on by various levels. Whereas in those days, I could do whatever I wanted to do. And it was a lot simpler. But I mean, if I were doing it today, Captain America would be leading the revolution. But
it's so weird. So this is what really got me. It's because in his comic book, Captain America finds out that the president is potentially the leader of the secret empire. It's an evil organization that's doing these crimes all over the world. And Captain America doesn't lead a revolution. He's not in the street going, guys, the president is in charge of the secret empire.
Yeah, he went from 0 to 11.
Government. Right? He just does what superheroes do, right? He finds out, he goes in, infiltrates, takes care of it, and the guy blows his brains out in front of him, right?
And he's saying today there were, there
no,
are
what
things.
I'm saying is, how is Donald Trump?
And
right,
back when he was writing that shit, nothing stopped him.
Hold on. Even if Donald Trump, you don't like him, right? How does this guy compare Donald Trump versus this guy who was leading a multinational evil organization that was trying to rule the world? It was killing people all over the place and causing crimes and shit. And you got
Donald Trump. Israel.
Yeah.
Disavow. Disavow.
But you know what I'm saying?
Real life Nixon. Yeah, that's like a fictionalized Nixon that's over the top.
Again, if fucking the Red Skull was the president of the United States, and you're Captain America's I'll just handle it Captain America style, right? Undercover. And you're but if it was Donald Trump, suddenly he's in the streets leading a revolution.
That is not Captain America. It's crazy that the latest Captain America movie got it right. Isn't about that shit.
This is one of those saying the quiet part out loud moments.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he's older. But I've been told that the crazy lefties have taken over Marvel's. Well, apparently not. They're stopping this guy.
Well, he said that it's because it's a multi
Disney.
Disney.
So does he
Look.
not like letting crazy lefties in there?
Look, if he was like, hey, Captain America would be like out there trying to run against Donald Trump to like stop him from being president, or like he was out there advocating for Donald Trump's rival or whatever, that would make sense to me. But going, he's going to lead a revolution, like Trump gets elected, oh shit, we got to overthrow the country. It's like, really? Please tell me Troy was being sarcastic, says I hate Matt. Always.
Sure. Always.
That's not my option at this point.
That's very interesting. You sort of liked to go back to unresolved plot lines from several lines.
Yeah.
What drove you to do that? You were just curious, or is it your writing technique invites you to sort of complete unresolved stories?
Yeah. Well, again, I believe in each individual character, and so when I would take over a book, I would read. I had all.
He's just lazy. It's like, well, I don't have to come up with the first thing. It's a lot easier. I just solve it. It's like
he looks like Meathead from All in the Family.
What is this?
No, but thank God. I mean, that is a good thing for a writer to do. Like, if you get put on a Captain America book and like there's a bunch of cliffhangers that the guys didn't resolve, like I would hope he would resolve them and just not move on.
That's for you nerds.
Yeah, continuity.
Read, but I would reread all the issues and see if there were unresolved things, because I came into Marvel 10 years after Marvel got started, and so they were the same. I was writing the same characters that Stan Lee and Roy Thomas and other people had written. So then you would believe that this is the character, and so if there's an unresolved,
it's funny that like the fucking Captain America thing is like 30 seconds in this 5-minute interview, 9-minute interview, right? But that's like the headline that they went with.
Yeah,
it's the juiciest part.
And what he just said is contradicting, because again, we all know Captain America. He isn't about that shit. He doesn't do revolutions. He believes in America. Okay, that's his whole point.
I mean, except for in that one storyline where he ditches the Captain America colors and no longer believes in.
Did he write it?
Yeah, he did write it.
It would make, well, there you go. It makes sense. Yeah.
A plot line, I sort of wanted to resolve it, and also I liked the continuity of it because it built the world, right? Sorry,
no problem.
It built the world around the whole thing as a coherent unit.
This is nice.
That's also.
I don't know why this guy looks like a Spanish Smash JT.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Something you can't do today, because that was 10 years of continuity. Now it would be 60.
Yeah.
And nobody can say, go look at that book from 1974 to see what we're talking about.
Yeah.
But it was easy to do, and I just felt that it completed, filled in blanks and completed the characters when I was doing it.
Well, speaking about continuity or the sort of the mark you leave for the ones that come after you, you did a really brief Batman, but it was heavily influential. So how do you feel about that?
He's heavily influential. Did you guys ever hear about this guy's Batman run?
What was it?
Englehart.
I don't know the run.
Morpheus says Englehart's the GOAT. I know he did a lot of Defender stuff that I like. Right? The flowing hand talking thing is so feminine. Or is it just me? It's a little bit. It's a little.
Looking back at what you did with Batman and what the character means today to nowadays audiences.
Well, I did everything that I thought the Batman should be.
So did Nolan.
And it turns out that a lot of people thought that's what the Batman should be. And
he did Tales of the Batman, apparently.
What was it?
And so it.
Okay. Batgirl in that?
I have no idea. I don't read.
So Batman, Dark
No, because no one thinks Batman should hang out.
I'm gonna have to check these out. Now I'm curious.
I mean, didn't Batman like try to hook up with Batgirl at one point?
In that
that's Bruce Timm.
I was gonna say
because of Bruce
in
Timm.
the
guy was scooting over Batgirl. God damn it!
remains a benchmark of some sort. But again, in the moment, I was just doing the best Batman I could. The idea that it would influence people or that people, I knew when I was doing it that it was good, I thought, right? But even sometimes you think it's good, but do other people think it's good, right? But the idea that it would become something that just is other people measure their Batman against or whatever is like, again, none of that was in my brain at the time. Yeah.
Let me ask you about adaptations. Of course, we've mentioned several superheroes that you've written. There's Batman, there's the Avengers. There's 2 movies coming out real soon. There's the Batman Part 2 and Doomsday at the end of this year. How do you feel about them? They've come and gone many times since you wrote them.
Right.
How do you feel about the modern and the upcoming ones? Are you excited about them, or you prefer to read the graphic novels?
Oh, well, I like comics best. I mean, I appreciate movies. Movies are, they're like, you got to tell the whole story in 2 hours, right? Whereas comics can go as long as they want to, and you can stop and linger on things. So I like comics as a medium better. On the
Someone
other hand,
introduce this guy to
I'm
TV.
happy with the movie.
What?
Someone introduced this guy to TV.
Comics are way better than TV.
But the reason why he likes comics is because he can linger. There's
you can do that with TV.
You do all that with TV.
The best of both worlds.
I'm not saying that he hates comics now. I'm just saying, hey, someone introduce TV to this guy.
Terrible.
I have quibbles here or there, right? But I mean, in general, I'm good with them. So I'm interested right now as we speak. There's the whole thing about superhero fatigue and whether people whether the whole movie thing has peaked or not. So I think, Superman was an attempt to grab the audience again, right? And we'll see what Batman does, and we'll see what the Avengers do. I mean, if people don't care, then then there you go. But so I look at them, I guess, more in terms of how are those people handling their business, and if they're using my material, that's good, but it's not my thing at this point.
Yeah. Okay. And finally, you've been to Celsius several times here in Avila.
You've been to Celsius. That's the event.
In Asturias. Are you more of a reader or of a writer right now? What do you enjoy writing about, and what are you enjoying reading about?
Well, I'm learning a whole lot of things to be reading about here, right? Going to talks and hearing what people are doing, and people that I was unaware of, or at least only vaguely aware of. As far as what I'm doing, I'm writing stories right now because I like to write.
Of course.
I mean, I just enjoy the process of writing. So I'm writing things, but I'm not trying to sell them. It's like I'm setting goals for myself. Can I tell this type of story? And then trying to do that, right? And so the writing is the satisfaction of doing it. If somebody wanted to publish it, that'd be fine. But I'm not, not pursuing that. Yeah, I'm just pursuing.
He's old. He's like, I don't want to fucking write no shit. He's like, I hate no Chuck Dixon. Chuck Dixon.
What's he writing?
Maybe he's gonna work for Rippaverse. He didn't want to spoil it. He's like, I can't tell you, but Eric July.
Oh shit.
The pleasure of writing at this point.
I think that's beautiful. That's a perfect way to wrap this up. Thank you so much for your time.
So there you go. That guy says Captain America would be leading a revolution. Knife School says, "Hey Perp, just found some guy who's doing a Batgirl fan comic, and his art style is great. It's here."
Badass. Yeah, I'll check it out. It's where.
Morpheus says Englehart created Mantis. He's the GOAT. But did he create Bane? Okay.
Or Horseman.
Or Horsey Man. Or Zaylan, what kills must die.
Yeah.
Or Big Tuna.
It's true.
Or Big Tuna's brother that got killed immediately. All right. Let's get some video game news. I know you guys loved your video games, right?
Some of them.
So we got charts. I know you guys love charts. I love charts.
Charts.
Do they have watermarks on them?
This is a week ending 7/18. So these are the most bought, sold games. These are the UK charts. So clearly it is not worldwide, but it still gives us some insight.
House PI. Holy shit. Okay.
So these are the PlayStation 5 games. And we got Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resync.
Holy shit.
So Ubisoft kicking ass. Despite everyone hating Ubisoft, and I heard there was a lot of like woke shit added to the remaster.
Like what?
Black Pirates? I don't fucking know.
There was always that.
Actually,
there
was
were.
always like that. They never changed, actually.
I don't get involved in controversies. I just hear that they exist. You got 007 First Light, EA Sports FC 26, Mouse PI for Hire. I've seen some playthroughs of that. It's not that long.
It's quite short.
Kind of on the short end.
It's not a
Grand
AAA
Theft
game.
Auto 5. It's still selling really well.
People are hyped for that next one.
Yeah. Battlefield 6. We got Dragon's Dogma 2. Lego Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight. I'm shocked it didn't do better. Right?
Yeah.
Resident Evil Requiem and Resident Evil 3 for your top. Over on Nintendo, we got Tamagotchi Life, Living the Dream. What the hell? You guys always say that the cozy games don't do good. Look at that. Number 1. Best-selling game on Nintendo. And then, of course, we got EA Sports Minecraft. It's been on the chart for 415 weeks.
Dude, there's nothing on Nintendo. That's what this is telling me. He's like,
Rhythm Paradise Groove, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, Super Mario Galaxy Plus, Super Mario Galaxy 2, Nintendo Switch Sports, Super Mario Odyssey, Animal Crossing New Horizons, and then Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom.
Did Donkey Kong fall already? Isn't that like a new?
Look at that.
Yeah.
It fell off.
How did Super Mario? Okay, whatever.
How did Super Mario what?
Odyssey, like beat Donkey
Odyssey,
Kong.
yeah, you would think, right? Like Donkey Kong was like Super Mario Odyssey, but better.
Yeah, and it's new and it's for the system. It's
I
weird.
guess people have a
Wait, that's the
impression
Switch,
of
not the Switch 2.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, I
okay,
think that
makes sense.
includes.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
It includes both?
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe they just don't have, a lot of people don't have the Switch 2 or something.
I don't think there's enough Switch 2 games to have its separate chart.
Mm-hmm.
We got Xbox Series X, Assassin's Creed, once again, number 1. 007 First Light, EA Sports, Forza 6, Battlefield 6, Grand Theft Auto 5, Monster Hunter Wilds, Lego Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight, Mafia the Old Country, and Doom the Dark Ages.
Rip and torn.
Interesting.
And then on PC, PC's a little
Yeah.
Armored Core, Fires of Rubicon, Sims 4, Adventure Awaits, Elden Ring, Tekken 8, Resident Evil Requiem, The Sims 4, Royalty and Legacy, The Witcher 3, Wild Hunt Game of the Year Edition. Wow, that's
still
crazy.
in there.
Mouse PI for Hire, Football Manager 26, and Assassin's Creed Black Flag is number 10.
Look at
That's
that.
kind of weird. So on console, Assassin's Creed is out there dominating. And then on PC, not so much. On Switch, out of the top 10, let's see. Is there I don't see Donkey Kong at all.
Yeah, it fell off.
Super Mario Brothers Wonder,
That's
Pokemon
weird.
Legends ZA, Little Nightmares, Super Mario Party Jamboree, Just Dance, Transformers, Super Smash Bros, Pokemon Violet.
Did it not come out yet or something
Yeah.
weird? Okay.
You're talking about the Donkey Kong where he's like in the jungle destroying shit?
Yeah, and you could destroy the floor and it goes to like another level and shit.
Yeah, that's
Bonanza, yeah. It's been out.
Is it a bomb? How come,
good.
it's not on this list? It's just I'm weirded out by that.
It's critically acclaimed and shit. I
Like
don't
that
know.
was
For
like
some
the
reason,
premier
it's been a
game for that
flashback game.
system.
Yeah.
Well,
all
I
this
mean,
other
again,
weird
this
shit's
is
in there.
Perp. These are the UK charts, so maybe it's just not that popular in the UK.
You
versus
Brits are weird, bro. Straight up.
And Donkey Kong is straight up British.
You're lucky you have got Richie over there.
Rare Software came up with that shit. Where's the representation? Come on.
I don't know. Maybe they're just not, like I said, maybe
I guess it fell off. There's not enough content in it, and then
They just
they
don't like
moved on.
Donkey Kong over there.
Yeah.
I mean, because Donkey Kong's kind of.
We don't like it. We think he's rather crude, isn't he?
Huh?
He's rather crude, isn't he? Donkey Kong.
Yes.
I guess.
That's like one of the worst accents I've ever heard.
Really? I thought it was pretty good.
Blimey.
He's rather crude, isn't he? That Donkey Kong. I don't know.
I don't
He's a
even
big old monkey, isn't it?
Isn't it?
Is that supposed to be like a North?
Hey, Gabbing. Hey, Constable.
Yorkshire.
Hey, Constable.
Yeah, Yorkshire.
Yeah, these charts are wrong. Where's Big Chungus? DK Bonanza is fun. We haven't beat it yet, but I like it. Says Beefy. Speaking of games,
Surprised.
you know the big DC KO event?
No.
Now it's getting the game, baby. DC
Oh,
KO.
shit.
Hell yeah.
Official announcement trailer.
I read one. Kick per release. I can leave. I can shut up. Sorry, hidden hands.
Is this on the mobile phone or PC?
Obviously.
Yeah, I can tell from the graphics.
I also just realized in the UK the James Bond game didn't do well as well as Assassin's Creed.
Yeah, their own property again.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
Well, I think it's because it's an American take on James Bond. It's not.
Yeah, that's true.
I haven't beaten it. I started playing it. It was really good from what I played. I liked it a lot.
Kick per, please. Well, no one's kicking per. Come on.
I'll shut up. I'll shut up. I'll shut up more. I'll be more quiet.
The art style is nice. Oh,
Oh,
shit.
Constantine's in there? That's cool.
Here's the thing, though. It's DC KO. Like, they're not showing anything that's like, oh, man, that's like.
Typical roster. There's nothing new.
No.
There's nothing that stands out. Oh,
Say what you will about Injustice, right? But they brought a lot of weird pictures.
Starfire.
Doomsday.
We got
Bane.
Doomsday.
Blue Beetle.
Yeah, Blue Beetle.
No Batgirl.
Lex Luthor. Like everybody. Nobody knew.
There you go. Pre-registered today.
No thanks.
Well, if it's anything like the Marvel game, this will be like the base roster, and then they'll just keep adding
Oh, yeah, I guess. Contest of Champions.
the
yeah.
graphics is worse than Injustice. Good lord! I mean, because it's mobile phone, so they got to
Mobile,
keep the
yeah.
graphics down. That is a goonable Wonder Woman, bud. I mean, say what you will, they are trying to make attractive characters, right? No, you guys disagree?
It's all because of
Yeah,
Marvel.
Batman looked great.
You
Jon
can definitely
Stewart?
goon to that Jon Stewart. Look at that Harley Quinn.
No Batgirl.
Blue Beetle.
Blue Beetle. It's funny because he looks exactly like the Injustice 2 Blue Beetle. Like nothing changed. It's like same.
I mean, he looks because it's just Blue Beetle. It's like
It's pure adaptation.
I think she looks weird. Her face looks weird.
The way you pause it.
Starfire?
Botox. Yeah.
Like her nose.
Yeah.
Look, we're allowed to criticize Perp, okay? Because they're not real people. I know you get mad when we talk about how women look. Like, look, she's got like a weird dimple. Like, her nose is like all pointy.
And
Also,
look,
her
she's
skin
giving-
color.
I'm just saying it's mean because she's giving you a heart. Look at you.
Oh,
She's being nice to you.
there you go. If you're into mobile games like me, I'm still playing my Clash of Contest of Champions. So, all right, we got one more little article here. You guys are gonna love this. Apparently,
shit.
Gen Z, absolute Batman success credited to surprising Gen Z trend.
The memes. 100%. I can see it. Yeah. The memes that came out because of this shit.
And Gen Z doesn't read, so supposedly.
They're just
Apparently, so I seen an article from 9 months ago that basically said that comic book shops are coming back thanks to younger readers going in there.
Wow.
Absolute Batman saved comics. What?
Well, they said it was the Absolute line and then the Ultimate Marvels line. While Absolute Batman may stand as one of the best Batman comic series ever written, creator Scott Snyder doesn't completely take all the credit for the immeasurable sensationalism around the reinvention of Bruce Wayne for a new era. So what do you think, first, before we get into the article, what do you guys think about the Absolute Batman?
It's okay.
I haven't read it.
I watched it all the way
It sounded wild, and I love like wild takes, you know? And you know, this is how we got the Frank Miller Batman. It was fucking
I like
it
the
was a wild
Absolute
thing.
Superman better. But even that,
read it all
like
the way
I
up
read the
to
first like handful of issues, and you know, I didn't pay for them where I read them,
They have like
but they're interesting.
in my one of my Batgirls, they have like a piece of Absolute Green Arrow, and it seemed like a fucking horror movie. I was like, holy shit.
Yeah. That looked wild. I haven't read that yet.
Absolute
Wonder
Batman
Woman
saved
was
comics
weird.
by going the Baki.
Bingo. Baki Hanma is actually the blueprint they're following. Baki Hanma only exists because of the memes too.
I'd like I haven't read it, but I like the ideas like his bat symbol was an axe, and the way they reveal that, like I've seen the pages for that is really fucking cool.
Yeah, that's just I don't like that. I think that's weird. The
Yeah.
whole like him with the axe. The idea that he's like friends with all of his rogues gallery, right?
I didn't
Right.
know
And
that.
then they all turn on him. Yeah.
Yeah, they're all friends when they were kids.
I think that's weird. The dad like inventing this weird like bridging system or whatever it was. Dude, like, and then of course the mom still being alive, right? Like that changes the dynamic.
Martha?
Yeah. Or one of them's still alive, right? I know one of his parents is still alive or something like that, right? Either
I
way,
don't remember that part. I don't think I got that far.
some of the changes are like okay and kind of cool, and then some of them are like, oh, the Joker is like this giant weird monster that also is like running all the like criminal underworld shit. Bane is like a giant fucking kaiju. Like, come on.
Did you see Joker?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like Joker's like a weird monster, but he's also like an ancient like evil that's been like around Gotham for years, pretending to be.
Alfred is an assassin.
Does that
apparently,
like
yeah.
the way you're describing it now? Because I haven't read it, it feels a little anime. Do you think, or like manga or
100%.
Japanese? Do you think that's why Gen Z is
They've taken a lot of
flocking
tropes from
flocking
anime.
to it?
Yeah.
Flocking to it, where it's like
It's not weird when you realize Darkseid made it that way. Well, I get the premise. I understand the premise that Darkseid made this universe or whatever, but it's here's what's stupid. Like supposedly, I guess the gimmick is that Darkseid made this universe to like take away the things that made the superheroes win against him. But then why
They
even
end
do
up
that?
finding a way anyway to become
Why?
powerful.
No, it's like in
he's
Mortal
tried
Kombat.
everything else, I assume.
Hold on. It's like in Mortal Kombat 1, where like
Yes,
Liu Kang's
it's
like
exactly like Mortal Kombat 1.
Liu Kang's like, I'm gonna change everything. So like,
I'm gonna nerf all the villains.
Yeah,
Shao
I'm gonna
Kahn
nerf
still
all the
becomes
villains.
Shao Kahn.
But
Shang Tsung still becomes Shang Tsung.
yeah, I mean, he could have just like made them not exist. Like he was in charge of the whole universe. Like instead of like making Batman's life worse or whatever, just make Batman a cripple, right? Like he still gave Batman the opportunity to become Batman, Superman the opportunity to become Superman. Just make them not exist, or make them exist in a way that like they're actually all like fucking retarded or fucking mentally
I would love
in
that.
comas, right?
This is the retarded universe.
Retarded Batman.
This is why the memes are doing this Batman in particular. A lot of heavy lifting. There's always the meme
I mean,
of,
even if
I
you
see
make
Absolute Joker, I'm walking away. I'm packing up, guys. Fuck this.
Absolute
I'm out.
Joker is like if Joker had a symbiote. Yeah. And he's like immortal.
everyone, like, I don't blame Darkseid. Everyone always said, take away Batman's money. That's his thing. I'm rich. That's my power, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, yeah, okay, I'll take that away. I don't blame him. Because, like, also look at what happened to Batgirl when you took away, when she became a crippled. She was still fucking super effective. It just shows, like, he was still, Yeah, he's still gonna be fucking Batman, even in a chair. He's gonna.
But he's
figure it
not
out.
like Batman. Like he's like super buff, huge Batman.
He'll figure it out, man. He'd make
He'll
he
figure it
you know
out,
what
yeah.
he'd do? He'd fucking make himself part of the Batmobile. And now you're fucked. Now you're double fucked because you crippled this fucking Batman. Now he's like half man, half Batmobile. Good job.
Yeah, here's what I don't like about this Batman. Like
Batman finds a way.
hold on, Batman is like you said, like being rich is a superpower, but take that away. Like he still has the training and all that stuff, right? There's still like year one Batman. He goes through the steps to become Batman. This Batman is just like he becomes Batman, and like he didn't have to go through all the things that the normal Batman had to, but he's somehow just as competent and good as the regular Batman.
He was a
Competent,
mechanic.
no.
He was a
I don't-
mechanic.
No,
or
no, no,
something?
no, 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 no. Hold on. I have to challenge that because I read some of this shit. Not very competent because Alfred is helping him. Without
Yeah, Alfred
he's
helps him,
actually
but
fucked.
he gets captured by fucking Bane and them, and he keeps escaping. Then Bane has to like capture him and like bring him back, but like he keeps escaping through the Batman. Like I could just like take my tooth out and like jam it in a guy's eye by spitting at him. So I mean, he has like all the like Batman isms. Like
Yeah.
there doesn't seem like there's any nerf to him being Batman.
Yeah, that's true. That's the problem.
Like the other, like the villains and stuff, all got an upgrade, and so he's like up against like tougher shit.
Yeah,
But it's
maybe
like,
that's the take. Maybe that's why he didn't get nerfed. It's like not nerfing him; it's upgrading the other ones.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm gonna credit Tony when they come up with trans Batman in a wheelchair. Oni says, so do you think EVS is going to do a second chance campaign for Rainbow the Brute action figure on Back Me, bro? I do think he's going to have to. Again, he spent a bunch of money getting the figures set up and everything, and so that money's gone. Again, like you factor in, this is how much it's going to cost for production, right? You go, you look out for factories, you get prices, you get fucking bids on this, right? And you settle, okay, this is the guys, and they go, and you start giving them money, and then like if you lose that money, if they take it, if they cancel on you, or if you have to cancel, that money's gone. So either he's gonna have to go out of pocket, which I don't think he's gonna do, right, to cover that money that he lost, or he's gonna have to do a second chance to make up for it. That's the only way. And again, this is not like hating. This is not drama. This is just business, right? If you have funds, and those funds are for like Vito's case, right? Like Vito had funds for shipping, right? Vito's got to charge you for shipping. Now it's going to cost you guys more money. Like Vito had funds to have the comics made. If he spent that money, he has to find more money in order to get the comics made. Like that's just how money works, right? So I know Perp doesn't want to, Perp, I will say this. I'm going to say this about Perp. You might say that I'm sweeping. You might say that I'm sucking Perp's ass. But Perp is like, for everybody on panel, me and Perp have the most reason to like really slam him over this stuff. And the fact that Perp is like trying to be fair and trying to like come up with excuses for him is very.
Because I also don't. I don't know this stuff, and I'm technically asking questions. Like I'm just like, oh wait.
Yeah, but I'm saying like you could
yeah.
be like, fuck this guy.
Nah.
That's right. Like, but you're not, and that's so I appreciate that.
Yep. No, I don't play that. I'm not going to play the Comics Gate games.
But it's not even Comics Gate. I mean,
It is. It kind of is. Whenever it's like, oh, the minute like they don't like someone, oh, now everything they do sucks. Oh, look at them. They're so stupid. It's like it's all the same shit. It's like, nah, not doing that.
During an appearance on the AIPT podcast, Snyder reflected on the growth around Absolute Batman's success, nodding to TikTok as a key factor in the comics' overwhelming.
I knew
online
it.
praise.
See the memes again.
There's so many comic TikTokers all of a sudden, and I look at it. I'm way too old for it, but it's also exciting. Snyder explained. He also shared that he was encouraged to become a TikTok content creator by DC Comics, though he remains hesitant over the idea of becoming a social media star. I don't know if you remember this, but I said a couple of months ago that like we really needed to get on TikTok to like get more fans and get more people into the comics and stuff, right? And I even cited how there was a bunch of like TikTok comic influencers, right?
Yeah.
And everyone laughed at me and they said, "Oh, Tony, you're silly. Why would TikTok matter? Who's on TikTok that are buying comic books?" Well, apparently they propelled fucking
They also made
Absolute.
Absolute Batman a thing. Yeah. They did all the heavy lifting.
I heard something a while back too that the reason why the Amazon Lord of the Rings, that it was shitted on, the ratings weren't like that good. I heard that it was there was actually TikTok liked it, that they were pushing, they were like showing scenes and shit. Like, no, this is actually good. I heard that a while back.
Yeah. I mean,
they're into
I don't know if you've ever been on TikTok, but TikTok's the Wild West.
Yeah, they're into their own thing.
It'd be crazy on TikTok. DC asked me about it. They were like, "You should do a TikTok." I do other things a little bit. They were like, "Do that. You can teach little lessons in this stuff." I was like, I can't look at myself on camera and do all that stuff," Snyder explained. But it's very exciting. Everyone on there, thank you. It's amazing to see the whole neighborhood of things happening. That's what I'm saying. Like, we need to find ourselves like a pretty little TikToker that we could be like, "Hey, talk about Frogman."
Motherfucker, you don't need to anymore with AI. You could just make it. You just make a pretty like whatever you want. Like,
okay, so what we need is
one of the Hollies.
We need one of the Holly Bees.
Hollies, okay.
Holly Z.
They're infinite. I could definitely spare one to talk about.
Thank you. Thanks, Bert, for borrowing.
Yeah.
Borrowing your Holly.
Can we have Holly X so she could be like an X-Men at some point?
Oh,
well, I thought you wanted that for something else.
And not like
No. No.
I want Holly Double D, baby.
Oh shit.
It says Absolute Batman doesn't have to completely rely on TikTok as a driving source of its rise to power. The craftsmanship shared between Scott Snyder, Nick Dragata, and other creatives have provided the grounds for such an innovative reintroduction of Batman as a character. The broken mold of Bruce Wayne's becoming the Dark Knight has rightfully caught the attention of comic fans and curious parties alike. Though it's interesting that there's an outward amount of credit given to TikTok in particular for keeping Absolute Batman fresh in a new audience's mind. With the video sharing platform being so orientated towards the younger demographic, it's both exciting and surprising that DC Comics has noted such a strong pull towards comic book creators on the app.
It's already getting adapted into an animated like series. I've never seen like from what I gather, it's never been this fast between like it's coming out to animation. Like this is pretty insane.
Well, this is the animation, right?
Is it behind the scenes?
Hey guys, it's Scott. I just wanted to say thank you so much.
I just want to. Oh no, it's just stills. I mean, it looks good. I think the art is really good.
The art is on point. Yeah, the art makes it interesting.
Yeah, he looks cool there in that bike with that cape. Yeah,
it is an interesting take, and it is an easy like people know who Batman is, and so it's like, oh look, there's a new Batman, and it's like it's from number one. It's starting fresh. You don't need to know any of the old stuff because it's a new continuity, right? And so things are already different. So it's like. This is a great jumping in point.
Yeah, well, it's also, but how people have been talking about this is like, yo, this is wild. This is wild.
Yeah.
Like that's all I kept hearing. It's like, these are wild takes. So all you need to do is like be wild, but also just try to tell a good story, or a captivating story for your audience. So it's
Ultimate
wild.
Marvel when it first started.
It's just wild. Like that's all I kept hearing. It's like, yo, dude, everyone was hyped every time like a new villain reveal or something. It's like, yo, look at the Joker. This shit is wild. How's that? What the fuck is Alfred gonna look like? All this shit. Like people were doing jokes.
Well, again, I think that's the benefit of it being an established thing that you're now reimagining.
Yeah.
Because again, like you said, like you show off certain characters, you go, "Oh man, that's what Killer Croc looked like." I can't imagine what Joker is going to look like. I can't imagine like when they show off Bane or Mr. Freeze. How are they going to do Mr. Freeze? Right?
We finally got our first like Batgirl. She's fucking holding a gun and shit. I'm like, fuck, dude. I might have to jump in on this because I haven't read it yet. But like, yeah, it's awesome. I don't know. It's exciting.
Like, will they eventually have a Red Hood?
Yeah, dude,
Oh,
that's gonna be crazy.
I mean, if Batman is already like
to
on
imagine
the
it
edge.
is already fun.
Yeah, how crazy is Red Hood gonna be, right?
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, I did see a cover for the Absolute Green Arrow that they're working on, and that looks insane.
It's crazy. Yeah.
So
Absolute Martian Manhunter is cinema. That
Dude, that's nuts, man. That is some crazy shit. Good stuff.
Absolute
now, here's
Wonder
the
Woman.
question. Here's the question for you. For especially, this is more for Autoy than anyone else because we're not DC guys. But Autoy, if DC said, "Hey, we're going to end the classic line, and we're just going to go from we're going to go absolute from here on out," you're not a fan of that? Because I know, like Marvel has
okay, listen. To end Action Comics or Detective Comics, no fucking way.
I feel like that's a bigger version of New 52, which that's like trying that again.
Oh god, I hated the New 52 so much.
Like it's
it's
like a worse version of that in a way.
So do you think that Absolute?
But I don't know. Yeah.
Hold on. Do you think Absolute works because there is a normal universe to also juxtapose against?
Yes,
in theory. You know,
being
else
experimental with the original universe. You do it with the Absolute. Yeah,
that's
no, but I'm saying like it existing at the same time. Like you can't get rid of it because without it being there.
Yeah. I mean, you can scale it back for sure, but to get rid of it altogether, no.
Cosmic says yes. It works more like a gimmick or a limited separate line. Absolute Red Hood would get me to buy 100%, says Uncanny. I think, man, obviously from a financial standpoint, if Absolute is kicking ass and the regular line isn't, I mean, as a line item on a budget, I could see them getting rid of it. Absolute also gives them 60 more years, right? Like with the old Batman and stuff, we've talked about how Superman and stuff is coming up on, the trademarks and stuff expiring, the copyright.
95 years, yeah.
So with an Absolute Superman, now you still got Superman. It's a new name. They wouldn't be able to use anything you put in the Absolute line wouldn't be able to be used, right? And so you get to keep your Superman while also not having to worry about the fact that the old Superman shit is going public domain, right?
Right. I mean, that's why they came out with it in the first place. You know, they're trying to find something they can keep going after Batman and Superman, go in the public domain. And
do you think that's actually going to
10 years?
Do you think that's actually going to do anything? Because I mean, Mickey Mouse
with AI, you can make so much cool shit with it.
Agreed, but here's the thing: like with Mickey Mouse, right? The Steamboat Willie went into public domain, right? And it wasn't
no one did anything with it.
Like Disney didn't suddenly like, oh shit, fucking Disney just collapsed overnight.
Yeah.
All you got
was like, oh, that's cool.
It's nothing but horror films.
Yeah,
it was nothing but horror films. But with AI, again, things could change. A lot of Superman.
Yeah, I agree, things can change, but I don't think it's the big kill shot to Disney that people think it is. I think that even with Superman, like the Superman stuff going public domain, I think it's going to be a pain in the ass for DC. But at the end of the day, I think people are still going to rather buy the DC-owned Superman comic book versus little movie per Superman universe, right? Like, so I don't think it's going to really matter. And I don't think, again, maybe this is me being naive. Perp's more of a Hollywood guy. But if some studio was like, hey, we want to make a Superman movie, right? Because it's now public domain, that first issue of Superman. So we're going to make a movie based on the first issue of Superman. Do you see any major distribution companies going, you know what? Yeah, fuck you, Warner Brothers. We're going to distribute this bootleg Superman #1 movie, right? Like, no.
It'd be small distribution, Quiver, like up and coming distribution company, maybe on Amazon. Asylum is going to have a Superman movie. Let's fucking go.
Yeah, like Asylum Superman. Yeah. So it won't affect them in any way. It'll be just some novelty. It'll be like, hey, this new Asylum Superman movie just got released, and you go, "Oh, that's cool."
The first couple ones might get like a little bit of something, but then it's just going to be like Thor. Like there's tons of Thor movies, like trying to write off the fucking the Marvel Thor, trying to make it an action thing.
Yeah, I think it'll be like you'll get an article here or there about like, oh, this new thing is coming out, and then it'll just be
the first couple ones.
All right, everybody, that's the show. I'm glad you guys were here with us. We're gonna go ahead and end it. Don't forget, if you got anything you want us to talk about, video game, movies, TV shows, comic books, anything interesting, you can always hit us up, leave us a tip, leave us a comment. We'll get to everything as soon as we can. We'll be back, not tomorrow because tomorrow's our day off, but we'll be back Wednesday for the members only live stream. So if you're a member, we'll see you then. If you're not, why not? If you're not a member, if you're here, 99 cents makes you a member. So you might as well just hop on the lily pad and join us. And as always, love, peace, booty grease. We out this bitch.